Lab Queen discount. Ooh.
She protected the ship with her life. We don't have much time. I have a message to you guys from Mary.
Won't be long. Oh hell yeah. Cash per level. See, cash per wave, nothing is done. Which is insane. And we're back. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Having a wonderful day on this. Ooh, Lab Coin discount. So we did Lab Coin discount for Elfrigen, for the sword and for the crown, and now we're doing pretty good. Oh, let's go, baby, let's go. See, this is super weird. The lab was at 4 hours, so this just started. I want to see something else. It's 4:45. And within a minute, out. And we did some pretty good labs for shield, which is great. Now, only sword is left. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Lap speed 75. Lap speed 75. Good. Okay, so now gotta do anything that I can do. This just to see if you're more me. Don't blink, it's your body. Welcome to the show. If anyone wants to having a wonderful day on this glorious, and I do mean glorious, 9th September 2025. I was supposed to have my first day that I got canceled because there's nobody to teach me, and there's no manager on site. So they don't want to allow, well, I don't know, maybe I'm making myself nervous, but we got kind bar, salted caramel, salted, yeah, dark chocolate. And you don't want, and you have to be roaming around the store. I'm going to provide, which makes sense. So the rest of today, I'm going to be doing some, the towers, I'm going to be doing some videos. And the coolest thing is, I'm sorry, I'm starving. I was putting it right before work. That way, you're calm because you digest, but you're also working hard because you just ingest something. No, I'm just stomach. So, plan today was simple. Because 99, hard talk. How are we going to film it? I'm going to be filming something, it's going to be cool. And that's pretty much it. So, how do I feel? You know what? I'll be honest. It's good. I got so much stuff. But I feel it would be worse if it was my second day. If it was the second day, I would be like, bro, I was just going to freak out because I'm like I did do good yesterday, but like not work good. You know? And the first day, man, shit happened. Now, also there's another little thing. When you do this, there's what I do. There's not a lot of work, so I'm missing 1 out of the 3 days I'm supposed to work. So right away, it's a lot less. However, you know what? We're in a good position. Things are going really well. I forgot to call my father. People are loud. That's pretty much it. So let's start making content. Let's have some fun. This is still gonna be super fun, and that's pretty much it. So love you guys. Take it easy, please. Now I gotta call my mom. Mums. Fuck, 2 case of energy drinks. I want your things in my room. I miss you all the time. Don't blink if you blink. Come to another show because we want to having a wonderful day on this 9th September 25. Well, I'm in such a good mood, just like my parents, and I love them both, so it is good to have the people that you love, you know? Today I got a bad news though. I got a little bit of a situation. It's not a big deal. It's more for the tower. When I have a tower, I like having something in the background. I'm not gonna be able to for the longest of time, which is basically Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So what exactly is going on is they copyright my stuff, and I can trim it out on YouTube, no problem. But I'm using an application called X Recorder, and X Recorder is being very, very complex with the whole thing. Sometimes the editing on YouTube takes more time. I got a video that's been uploading for 3 days, so uh, it's a problem. So I'm not gonna be watching anything in the background, and I'm sorry about the situation. Of course, I would love doing something a bit more normal, but at the same time, listen, it is what it is, and it's like because the tower, I like to have something in the background. You know? I'll possibly just have some music in the background, and I'll listen to I'll listen to Brooklyn Nine-Nine with headphones. Yeah, bit of a problem because this computer, the headphones slot is not working well, but listen, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. However, and it's cool too because if it was streaming, I would get copyright strike. It's a weird thing because I don't know if this means that Good Place is going to be copyrighted also because the Good Place is made by the same company. Prison Break wasn't, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't Link, it's your boy Ink. Welcome home to our show. This is doing walk that having a wonderful day on this glorious 9 September 2005. We're doing something very weird right now. We're doing a micro tower talk. I was going to say micro penis, weren't you? The reason as to why is because in about 40 minutes we're going to be doing we're going to be doing shit. A minute. That's okay. It's all plastic. I don't want it to fall beneath because I don't want my neighbors to be dealing with my shit, right? So, we're gonna be doing a tournament in about 40 minutes, and then 40 minutes I'm gonna be talking about the tower a lot, so it's gonna be definitely good. However, I want to do a micro talk because I want to do it. I feel like it's important. I feel like we don't do it enough. So we have our second tournament today, but I wanted to bless because listen, the worst thing I could do right now is buy card because I don't have enough card slots to put them. However, we have a mission, and that mission will be easier than the rest to do. And right now, we bought some cards. I bought 40 cards, and there was no purpose. And then I bought the last 5 cards. Last 5 cards, I got so lucky. First of all, we have Queen at 2 stars, which is great. We got Health Regen at 2 stars, which is great. I used to have Health, but now we replace it for Health Regen. Why? Health Regen is gonna be better than Health. I just have to upgrade Health and not the Health Regen. So this is great news. We also have the one and only enemy balance. Now the problem with enemy balance is when I'm doing tier 2, and we're working on tier 2 right now, it is completely meaningless. It isn't something that I can use because enemy balance is going to make me more enemies, which will give me more cash, but also more enemies equate to more enemies with a coin. So it's going to be good because early level I'm going to be able to kill a lot more enemies with coin, which is the goal, to make as much coin as possible. We fell asleep. I was supposed to do two more runs of tier 1. I wasn't able to. I did 1 run. Well, right now we're working on tier 2. Tier 2, I got some good news. We are at wave 50. And at wave 50, we're not having problems. So this is good. I have about 20 minutes left before the tournament. So I could, technically speaking, of course, I could get the whole thing. The whole thing being... what's going on? Okay. Yeah, something's going on. Sky Vlogs. Thank you, Sky Vlogs, for subscribing to the channel. I saw it here, but I didn't see it here. That's why. I got 40 minutes. I want to be focusing on tier 2. But the thing with tier 2 is I'm trying to get to 90 so I can get the module. Module itself is going to be super nice. And by the way, just saying, we started the playthrough. Today is the 9th. Started on the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. I want your things in my room. We started on the 4th, yes. We started on the 4th. This is 5 days. It's 7 o'clock, so officially 5 days, 2 hours. We are already how much we did? I think we did a lot. We did 761, which is a record. So in 5 days we do way more than 7 days, which is great. The lab is still a problem, but it's not a big problem. And right now we're at 55. Not even they're denting the health. So we'll see where I can go. Of course, the goal here is 90. Sword and Shield. Oh, by the way, with Crown, what I'll have to do, I want to try to get as much because we. Oh, wow, that's good. The phone is too hot for. The phone is too hot. The phone is too hot. I got 10 T's. So what I'm gonna possibly try to do is upgrade my enhance, because the workshop I can't do much more with it, but the enhance would be good. I thought there was something great, which is Orbside. Orbside's gonna be looking so good on the shield. Yeah, I have no idea. So I'm happy about that. So without further ado, I'm about to die here. Tier 60, which is already better than what I was doing, and it doesn't seem to go down. The plan is to do the tier 2 as much as possible for the next 40 minutes, because it's gonna be 49, and then what we'll do is we'll try our best to. There you go, dead at 61 record. So now we have 3 milestones. So the first, they're all research and they're all the same thing. So basically what they are is a discount on attack, discount on defense, and discount on utility. Now we only have 2, so I think I'm gonna do a discount on utility at least, because utility we're using it a lot. Again, if you guys know, again, it's not a big deal if you don't, but if you guys happen to know why the lab stuff when I'm not playing the game, it's actually really weird. But at the same time, this is Galaxy, this is the tablet is Samsung, and also this is Huawei, so possibly a problem here. Huawei, however, there's this really cool thing, which is this. You can actually go here and you'll see it'll still run. Oh, it doesn't run. Okay, well, that made me look like a liar. But you see here, if I do this, this is still running, and I can go here, you see. And I want to show you most because I think I have corn. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. You make me look so easy, paying everything behind. I want your things in my room. Julia Wolf, baby. Gorgeous, talented, my age. So yeah, it's good to see somebody new be a certain age, right? So we did that until 60. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 90, but I'm a dumbass. We have the 20K's coin. I didn't spend it. I'm gonna also try to upgrade as much as possible. Now what I should do, health, because the health regen is actually pretty good. It will do torn damage. We'll do torn damage. Yes, that's a good idea. I want your things in my room. The health regen. What do you guys prefer? You prefer health regen or you prefer normal health? I feel like normal health is better, but if you look at the crown itself, there's health regen is a bit better. So it's weird because on the crown itself, we're having I'm fucking up because right now I'm talking about the tower, and I'm just gonna have nothing to talk about with the tournament. So this is possibly gonna be like the most boring thing ever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put the 2 videos together thanks to extra recorders. So that's gonna be better because you're gonna have a lot of talk. This guy sing the same song every single night. I wanna know, whoa, if you'd be my girl. And so no, I'm a dude. So yeah, so if you look at Crown, it's kind of complex because I got a module, which is my ancestral module, by the way, that says that, okay, well, you're able to health regen into your max health, so 100% of the health plus, which is great. But it doesn't help. The one I have to do with the labs, what I didn't do is wall fortification. I should do that more. Wall invisibility, see, I didn't do anything. Fortification level 2, that could be good. See, the crown, there's still so much to do. Health regen 81, defense percent 24%. This is amazing. We're gonna do as much as possible, right? The crown, I'm not giving up. It's just that right now it's a little bit of a funk. The sword, I'm not giving up. Just a little bit of funk. The sword, what I'm gonna be able to do with the sword, which is gonna be great. Look, damage, damage 77, attack speed 81. So if I'm able to finish the damage, I'll be able to do the attack. Now health will be a bit harder, but shield, at the same time, shield is different because shield is a lot more health upgrade and attack upgrade. So if I can get the attack upgrade to be finished, then we can move on to the ultimate weapon, to defense upgrade. Because again, the rule of the playthrough is I have to finish my lab for attack. and this will become a more even playthrough. Now the coolest thing here is we've been playing this game for like a year on the sword. The shield, what I'm saying for sword is good for shield. So I'm talking about sword. I'm talking about both. Because the two playthrough are a year old. For the next year, even if I was to finish tomorrow, the attack upgrade for the next year, the sword would still be stronger at the base than shield. Right now, shield is more defensive than crown, and right now a sword is more attack offensive than crown. They both have better substats than this one, but this one has general stats that are better. And see, I'm able to reach level 10, tier 10 at 4,500, which I'm not able to here. But at the same time, there's a year more of labs, which is meaningful. There's a year more of relics, which is meaningful. I feel like the relics are so important too. And with the crown, which is insane, is that, and this is kind of an important thing to talk about while we play the tower. Something I didn't mention before, kind of important because there's something that changed. For example, tier 1, I was able to do 10,000 wave before, but then they put the elite, so that was able to stop. So if you look at my playthrough, my max is 11,849, which is 12 hours, by the way, a whole day of work. And the cool thing with that is I can possibly do more right now because we're way stronger. And even then, you increase, the module wasn't there when I started, the elite they weren't there when I started. So there's just a bunch of stuff that weren't there, and this is kind of meaningful because what I'm gonna start doing, focus. And this is meaningful because there's a lot of things that we're able to do, that some bugs were fixed, that crown was there before. There was no guild, which guild is pretty normal because there's no guild. I don't even remember if shield and sword had guild. No, I'm sorry. I don't remember if shield and sword, when we started them, where what should we call it? I don't remember if shield and sword were they had elite cell when we started. I don't remember that. I want you things in my room, I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I stalk myself, not watch myself, but again, people are gonna be clipping that stalk. You use it against me. I want your things in my room. And with that, the crown, just the amount of relics, and it's super cool because this is nuts. Some of the event of crown I didn't see yet with sword and shield, which is kind of nuts. The worst thing that happened is the third Matrix event, because this is the third time. So you got a bunch of skins from crown that you're not gonna get back with sword shield. So it's weird in a sense of how can I put this? Why are you putting third time the event when there's an event that you did only once? You know? But then at the same time, and that's not the worst of it. By putting it a third time, there's some relics that are not available as a re-event, you know? That was insane. So some of the relics I'm gonna get for Matrix are never gonna be on Resistance Reborn. And those relics are gone forever. But there's still gonna be like ways to do it. A guy said that what they thought was going on with FUDs and why the game was having problem was because FUDs had a passion project, and that passion project really went well and picked out. See, the number of clones of the tower there is insane. I think FUD's game is the first like unit tower ever, but there's so many games that copy it. Some of those games have a really good marketing team, and like holy shit, right? But then I don't think any of them is as popular as the tower. Now the question is there more player the tower that did we pass a peak? Because I feel like with the lack of good updates, for example, you said the last update was supposed to be the best. It was supposed to be the most impactful, and I just don't feel like it was, which is like personal opinion, of course, but I just don't feel like it was. So because I'm not impatient because I love this game. some people might not be as patient as me, and they might want to play something else that might be more updated. Makes sense. So anybody could, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be using that term, but could come in, $1 million company, for example, Marvel, big dick thuds, and just be like, yo, we have the exact same thing, and because we're Marvel, we have way more budget and we do a way better game. So that's just a possibility, right? But at the same time, the tower is so unique, so unique. I don't think there's gonna be another game like the tower. Oh, there's a bunch of them, but when you look at the score, so what happened with the Resistance? I didn't want to do a 4th playthrough of the tower. It had a big breaker, but I was looking for something, a tower defense game that was similar, and we tried a bunch and nothing was similar to the tower. Then what ended up happening is I was like, you know what, fuck it, we have a great game in the tower, let's play this great game. And that's pretty much it. Goose. There's so many of them. But for 3 weeks, we've been getting some. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to increase my cash bonus, my cash per wave. So instead of upgrading my coin, I'm going to be upgrading cash, hoping to get a bit further on with the tier, having more cash to upgrade defense, alpha gen, and health. I want your things in my room. I miss you all at the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I want your things in my room. It's a good song. And the thing, it's like, when I discovered Julia Wolf, I was like, why is she obsessed with Twilight? And you realize that she's 30 and that about 15, I don't know, I don't actually know. It was what? It was possibly 17 years ago, 15 years ago. So that was super popular, right? It's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts how time passed. And Twilight was supposed to be this thing that's cash bonus, baby. 241. You're supposed to be more than that. It's nuts. Sometimes I feel like there's no upgrade. So for example, what we'll do is on the Resistance Reborn, and again, the phone is caca phone, right? I'll get a floating gem, and the floating gem won't happen. It won't appear. So then because the floating gem don't appear, so no, it does appear. That's not what I'm trying to say. Right now we're at 11 gem. If I was to click it, it'd be 13 gem. So with the 2 gem more, it doesn't feel with not being there. You're like, what the heck? So now we just had a cash bonus and it doesn't show up. We were at 241, 241, and now it's 242, which we upgraded it. Now the good news is at the moment, and this is kind of insane. Oh, I'm gonna die. I don't wanna die. The tears coming at you. Funny, I upgraded the right thing and got less far than I was supposed to. I'm gonna be focusing on upgrading my health also, because we have the good card for health gen. And that's pretty much it. So yeah. What do I feel like drinking? A coffee. But it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to go to bed soon because I'm exhausted. Can't believe I fell asleep, guys. We're sleeping a lot lately. I don't know why, and I do not know why. Been watching New Pet Avocado. That's always a good time, right? This is the part where you're supposed to say, "Oh yeah, right." I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. So yeah, so the good news is cash bonus at the maximum is times 3, and cash per wave at the maximum is 700 and 100 something. And together they give me 2,100 per 2,000. Listen to that, 2,100 per wave. And my max interest is at 100. It's at 50. We didn't even unlock yet the max interest, but we're gonna do it today. We're gonna do it tonight, because tonight is the night I will fall for you over again. What I could do if I was, you know what? I'm so resilient to do the tournament right now, because with the tournament, what's gonna happen is This is kind of 30 minutes when I can focus and upgrade. But again, at the same time, how much can you really upgrade in 30 minutes? You know, sweet shield, sweet nothing. Sword, sweet nothing. Sword and shield I could upgrade some workshop because we do have a lot of coins. But then what I'm gonna do right away is we'll do auto picking. And I'm gonna do a mad thing. I'm gonna do my bot's frequency, my bot range. So I'm gonna do bots things, or possibly what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do perks because technically speaking, since we're doing the tower resistance, I'm just gonna bring the light because it's kind of dark. I want you in my room. I make you all the time. I watch myself on the internet. See what you find. Things in my room. And I got myself a sack. And I went to put on the light, but I didn't put it. Phone is too hot, which is okay. Phone is too hot, which is okay. See, one of my recent videos have been copyrighted by Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Not even mad, bro, as you could show, but it's a mess. And most videos are gonna be able to. I'm gonna be able to. Salami, royal salami. I usually eat that shit with bread and cheese, but I don't have any bread and cheese. I'm broke, so salami it is. Not bad. Because we're working with the new playthrough, which is Resistance. It's gonna be brilliant because no matter what I do, I have to work on it, right? No matter what I do, so I can do anything and everything, and still do pretty good. It's a lot, but again, if I don't eat it, I'm gonna lose it. When it starts snacking, it's hard to stop. So, because we're working on the Resistance, I really do have to focus on the other playthrough. Can't believe that Crown, even Crown, the biggest playthrough that I have, is not done with perk. Perk bonus, we're 5 levels away, which is pretty good. I wasn't paying attention, so we died a horrible death. See, this is a dumb thing. They're asking for 3K's orbs, which is not a lot, but they're asking for that, and and when you buy it in the game, it's 10. No, it's sorry, it's 300. So 300 of cash in game, not real dollars, but cash in game currency, equates to 3,000 coin. So cash is more valuable than coin. And we got, like I said, we got the card mastery. This is gonna be super good. The goal tonight, to be honest, if I manage to rank pretty good, like last week, we were paying attention to the playthroughs. And because we were paying attention to the playthroughs, I managed to do pretty freaking good for myself. So, I mean, fuck. What I'm gonna do? I'm starting a tournament right now, and I'm purposefully gonna die, so we can have another one, because so participate in 2 tournaments. I got 2. It's 3. Yeah. So today is what am I saying? Today is Tuesday. I thought it was Monday. I'm gonna have one on today, and I'm gonna have one on Friday. I want your things in my room. What's we gonna be trying to tournament? Don't worry about the tournament. We're good. I thought I had a lot less time than I really have. But with the tournament, I have to do well. My only source of damage, I have to check how much damage I'm making per day. Really playing a lot. Really playing a lot. I'm gonna finish this balance up. That's pretty good. And this is why I was tournament today. I didn't do a TikTok live. And because we didn't do a TikTok live, I didn't eat. Which is why I was so famished. I was supposed to try some nuts, but some nuts will make you poop. And with the resistance, I can't even go to the toilet without the phone. And I can't cut the mic because if I cut the mic, I have to cut the whole recording. So yeah, it's a problem. It is a problem. If I can make it out of silver, because if I can make it out of silver every single time, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I can make it out of silver. I think you know how I know? Because silver and bronze, even if you're dead last, they're not gonna put you back one rank. Gold either. The first one to do so is platinum, and platinum will bring you back to gold. So most people that are in bronze and in silver are either new player or people that never made it out. And last week something weird happened. Last tournament, something weird happened where I only had 8 opponents or 7 opponents. I was 8 in my bracket. There's 10 people that I have to beat. I think I can make it out of silver, but I don't think I can make it out of gold. And the insane thing is, my 2 first relics are gonna be tower. We did get a upgrade and attack. By the way, I don't know if I should start upgrading my attack because lifesteal is kind of worth it. Like even in the beginning, right? You have 1,000 attack, and 1,000 attack is 40 heal per hit. And I don't know how many hits I can get. I want to do first attack speed because again, it works for knockback, it works for multi-chance, it works for bounce shot, it works for everything. And also, I would love to have my second ultimate weapon. My second ultimate weapon might be closer than we think because I'm gonna do the 35 quests this week. Because I'm gonna do the 35 quests this week, I'm gonna be able to get all the rewards which contains stone. 35 quests will give you 25 stone, which is more than tournament. First place for bronze, I think, and if it is the case, it's brilliant. What they do is they'll make it go out of bronze and silver, and then you're testing them and like, wow, it's a lot harder, right? But you're usually small progress. I just love the tower so much. Again, if I can unlock, the goal was to unlock last week. Well, not last week. When was it? Sunday, so 2 days ago. Unlock guild. This was my first day off, really day off, because no matter what I do, I didn't have anything that day. And when I say I didn't have anything that day, so we don't have the event that we need to do. We don't have the tournament that we have to do. Today we have a tournament. We don't have the guild to get into. because you look at the background of the tower, and it's actually pretty nice. I think my first tower is Cthulhu, and as a second tower, I would love this. This is awesome, but this I think it takes 2 weeks to get. It's super nice. It's super nice. Feels weird because I'm gonna have 2 guilds, and I'm gonna be like, holy shit, dude. I feel like I'm cheating. We have a guy in my guild who plays Hollow Knight. I want to get Hollow Knight, but the reality is, I'm not gonna get Silksong right away, because with Hollow Knight we played 2 playthrough of it, and I didn't finish the game. The second one was so stupid because I had beaten everything. I was at Zol the Grey. I was at 92%. I had the Path of Pain to do, which is forget about it. Forget about it. Fuck that. The rest is done. There you go. 4,840. So now what I'm gonna do? Oh, I have a new. I want your thing in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you would find. What I'm gonna do enhance. And you know what I'm gonna do with enhance? I'm gonna put everything in Alpha Gen. I got a landmine enhancement which you can unlock. So ladies and gentlemen, we just got the landmine enhancement. About to die here, so just chill a little bit. Perfect. Landmine damage plus. I thought it was gonna be way better, but it's okay. It's okay, man. Landmine is still pretty good. I mean, on a playthrough like the tower, the crown and the sword is actually pretty good. On a playthrough like the shield is horrible because the shield, the ultimate goal is to transform, to get the module, which I do have, but I don't have it high enough. To get the module where you're transforming your landmine into inner landmine. That'd be the dream. Because I'm gonna be honest and say I love inner landmine. It's one of my, I don't know, because okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so the truth is, and this is kind of a mess. This is insane. So you guys wonder why I did prefer this shield. Okay, this is super cool. And I never knew why I preferred the shield. It wasn't on the phone because it was better, because it was shield because it was so different from crown. The reality is, and this is the truth, every single ultimate weapon that I had on the sword, I have it on the crown. Right? At a better level. Shield, we have inner landmine and we have black hole. The two that I'm missing is what? I'm missing. I'm gonna give you a chance to answer. Black hole and inner landmine. So the other two we don't have are there. Rank 50. Now we're doing worse than we were doing before. You want to do the tournament right now? Okay, let's do 10 more minutes. Let's get myself a coffee. You know what? I have an idea. We'll do the tournament right 8 minutes, and then we'll stop the video at 1 hour, which will officially make it my biggest tower talk ever. My biggest tower talk. I had a friend. I still have that friend, by the way. They don't know why I said I had him. Me and Janice were talking. And Janice was like, yo, you should stream the tower. And I'm like, the tower's not a game that you stream, right? But then I saw Crowbar Zero. And Crowbar Zero was streaming the game, which is kind of cool. See, this is super cool because I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure. Before we start that, I'm just going to get something to drink because, no, you know what? Fuck it. Let's wait until we do the maximum as possible. The creator code is a reason for people to play the game on and post footage of their gameplay on YouTube or on TikTok. Saying, hey, I'm a content creator, I'm a creator, I love the game, please support, use my code, right? And it's kind of cool because this is for publicity for your game. And then people want to help, and if they want to help, they're going to buy more. And then they're going to help somebody else. So yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it? It's kind of brilliant when you think about it. Now, am I saying that's what he did? That's what Fuds did? No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is a smart thing to do. And he's a smart guy, so... Smart guy. doing smart things. That's what I'm saying. That's pretty much it. So I'm happy, dude. I'm happy. I'm gonna get some coffee. Can we do it quickly? Yes. Okay. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Get myself coffee. I'm gonna get myself a bar. I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow's sandwich because I'm out of cheese. So we're gonna do a sandwich with salami instead. I want my thing in my room. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh, shit, la merde. You make it look so easy. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. You make it look so easy.
Don't blink.
Leaving everything behind. 47:56.
You should blink.
Good. Sorry, we're back. Didn't have enough storage. A couple of seconds after that, I would have been eating. I was gonna be making some coffee. So yeah, so we didn't have storage. This one I don't know what's going on. I'm deleting videos and they're still appearing. It's a really shitty phone, and I have the SD card, which is 1,000 terabytes. But if I do it, it's gonna be it's not gonna be good. If I do it, it's gonna be oof. It's so weird because when I start a video, I don't even do an intro. They're just part that follows each other, you know. Yeah, I delete videos and they're still appearing in the YouTube, but then you can't upload them. But if I could upload them, then that means I didn't delete them because the video file still exists. And if I do the SD card, it's 1 terabyte, which is great. However, it doesn't work because, well, it's a mess. It's a mess. I have a video that I'm gonna be able to delete in a little bit of time. How much time exactly? I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I make myself so easy. 10 and 8 hours. And this word is giving me issues. Schnitzel. I'm telling you, this is hard. This word because it's an older tablet, meaning that I have to use X recorder. So X recorder is not great. It's great when you're making small video, but when you make big videos, it's not great. So that's a problem for sure. Okay, be right back. You make it look so easy. I'll make you look so easy. Okay. There you go. Oh, I died. I have to find out. I have to find something, guys. I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. No more minutes? Okay. And I didn't bring my coffee. There you go. Okay, making myself some coffee. I have to check out something. I finished something that was not supposed to finish. Not popping. Okay, so pure. I don't know what. Oh shit. This is bad news. Okay, so right now what we're gonna do, got 42 minutes, let's go with a tournament. Perfect. I'm gonna increase my health and my damage. Why not? Oh my god, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. The next tournament starts tomorrow. It starts in. Ugh, I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I thought it was today. Fuck. All of the time, I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. You make it look so easy. Okay, so now heck. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Considering Wobster having a wonderful day on this glorious Night September 2025. This is another because we just did one. Where's my my coffee? We just did one video. I'll do it when I have the I'll start the video for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is the second one today. We did a 44 minutes one because I thought that Middle from the Garden. Really good. We did another video, the tower. I thought there was a tournament tonight. No, well, it's tonight, but I have to tomorrow. I have a lot more time than I thought, which is really nice. So with that being said, the plan is still the same. We bought a lot of really nice cards today. And because we bought a ton of really nice cards today, what I'm gonna do is the nicest card we have is Enemy Balance. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another tier 1, and if we can reach here's 100. What I could do if I was dumb is I think that's what I'm gonna do too. Oh, I waited too long to eat them. Yeah, moisture. Yuck. Over there. Some of them, one is moist and the rest isn't. So, this is the plan. I'm going to do tier 2 tonight until we have enough to buy both Shockwave, Rapid Bounce Shot. Depending on how much I make, I could possibly buy Landmine. And if I buy Landmine, we're good. If I buy Landmine, we're good. Oh. Yeah, so that was one of them was not good. So, with that being said, let's see where we go. Now we're gonna do a tier 1. The tier 1 is gonna be special because the tier 1 is gonna be at no, let's just try to upgrade our coin per wave. And see how much we're making. I think we're making like actually I got the answer right away. I'm making 10 and 60. 10k and 60 wave, which is I wanna say like 3 waves per minute, I guess. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. But if I can do that, we're gonna do tier 1. We're gonna do one solid one. We reached tier 700 today, so if I can do that a couple times, we're good. If I can do that a couple times, you don't know how good this is. This is gonna be marvelous. So without further ado, oh good, perfect. My mom. Un gros merci. So yeah, so with that being said, I'm gonna keep on focusing with tier 1. I thought today was a tournament, so I was like, oh my god, I I'm a mess. Costco. Okay. Cool. Costco. Okay. Thanks. I'll go buy some. Merci beaucoup. Okay, so like I was saying, my mom, and I just called her, so this is kind of on me. So that's the plan. That is the plan, my friends. We'll do tier 1 tomorrow until. I'm actually pretty happy, because we did lab. We oh, I have one lab that's offline. Why? Shit, cash bonus is too expensive. I'm too broke for cash bonus. The bonus is my favorite too. It's my favorite too. I'm almost at the point where. My apologies. I'm almost at the point where it's meaningless to buy some, because I buy pretty much everything, right? Don't. I will get to try. Okay. I call my mom, so that when I'm like, oh, she's answering. Oh, okay. As you wish. Okay. So tomorrow, tier 1. Tier 1, trying to get as much as possible. I don't think I can get much further tonight on a tier 2. However, with a couple of great tier 1 will take me an hour and a half. I'll play a lot today. I don't know what is weather tomorrow. What is the weather tomorrow? It's actually quite nice. So we'll also play tomorrow. Yeah, there's no rain until Saturday, which is great. So tier 1 tomorrow, and I'll do it until like 5 o'clock p.m. Then at 5 o'clock p.m. I'll switch to tier 2. Try to get those damn module. Now the module are kind of crazy because it's very rare that you're gonna have a quest of the module. You have a quest of buy cards way more than you do with a module. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think this is a good idea too. I think it's a great idea actually. The fact that we're gonna do both, the fact that we're gonna do little a of course. To get the first possible with tier 1, making the most coin possible also. Save my own ass, bro. Coin per wave. I'm trying to get some more coins. Now, we had a little bit of a problem. I was going to do, well, it's not a big problem, because at the same time, but the lab isn't working when I sleep, so I have to check out how much time it takes. This is 3 hours. I will sleep at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. That's good. That is good, my friend. 8. I love the tower so much, guys. So much. Got 79, there's 28 seconds left. What was I gonna say? Oh, shit. Okay, 3. No, not card, bro. 2. Good, okay. I have enough space. I didn't think I had enough space for the new quest. So yeah, so we're gonna do tier 1 until tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get strong enough to do the tier 2. But the tier 1 is weird because I don't really know what to upgrade. I'll possibly upgrade health and health regen the most. I don't know why. I wanna get, it's so sucky. I wanna get a lot of health regen, to be honest. Because health regen is balls, first of all. Second of all, health is good, but there's something so charming when you just start the game. When you just start the game. And, oops, I will. Thank you. Okay. Ouch. Okay, perfect. 2 quests. I want your things in my room. Miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I don't know what to buy. So there's this really charming thing when you have like 20 trying to buy it for. Oh, thanks. Okay. So what was I saying? Sorry, this is the worst video that I ever did, but somehow I'll find a way to do a worse one. Don't worry. That's a promise. That's a guaranteed. I'll be honest, I don't really know. Like, you know when you have 20 health and your health bar is slowly recharging? I just find it so appealing. So appealing. See, we got tier 2 that you're not even having a problem. There's 10Ks. I want your things in my room. And we're gonna do is a torn damage. Because we did upgrade our coin per kill. So they're trying to kill some people. By killing some people, we're gonna get some more coins. And by getting some more coins, I'm gonna get what I need. So the bounce shot feels weird because you're pushing away enemies. So the knockback, I really like the knockback. I really like the knockback. However, the knockback comes at a price, and that price is that, for example, you're knocking back enemies, and you're knocking them back one way, but with the bounce back, you're knocking them the wrong way, and sometimes you're pushing them closer to the wall, to the tower. Like, that's not what I want to do. But at the same time, you need to do that to do super critical, which I don't really need, to be honest. Super critical, I'm not gonna be using. Am I using them a lot? 26% chance. And it's time 13. That's actually pretty good. Actually, really good. And there's a card for ultimate critical, but the card slots are not enough. There's this mission for Nuke. I just don't do this mission. It's so funny because we've been playing for so long that there's mission I choose not to do. Right? Which is dumb. Because we don't have a lot of mission. This is what it is. Ooh, we have a mission for the orbs. Okay, that's good. I can do both of them, and we have 13, so that's not enough. I want your things in my room. It's literally corn. I have to do a lot of buying cards. It's the worst thing to do because you're getting cards you cannot use because they're not there. But with the way the game is, you get a lot more cards that are low rarity than cards that are high rarity. So even if you get all of those cards that are low rarity, they'll be the same. For example, Health for Jet, we're at 2. I think I got 2. Yeah, I got 2 cards that are rare, not epic. The rare card, which is the rare card. It's free upgrade, and it's free upgrade and enemy balance. We should have guessed. If I was a bit smarter, what I will do is I'll save for 300. Then I'll have another card slots. But then we'll have to see. See, it's not that much. 300 is not that much. Because we're going to do it now. We're going to get about 100 to 120. And by tomorrow we'll have the other slots. I wish I could do like a lab. But honestly, the lab is a bit of a problem for the resistance only. The labs, because the labs in itself are closing when I go to sleep. They're closing, that's not true. I'll go to sleep at 10. I'll wake up at 6. That's 8 hours. If the labs take 3 hours, there's 5 hours, there's nothing going on. So you have to use labs where they're more than 8 hours. And we're gonna get that like in a week or 2, but for now it's not the case. Some of those, and after that, it's always gonna be a question of checking the lab before I go to sleep, because okay, well, did you have enough? You know, it is a problem. It's not a big deal, but it is a small problem. We're gonna do torn. I'm Loki gonna get some time so we can get well, we can try to get the module. The module, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, you have 1 guaranteed unique at your first draw. Usually it's health, so we'll do the unique for sure, because the unique is gonna be better than just blue. What am I hoping to get? I don't know. I know what it is for the shield. The one I'm the most excited about is possibly getting the inner landmine to mines. Sword is gonna be the range in each bounce shot that are stronger. That's it. The Tron is what we have. I have to check out every single module. What is the best module to start with? Auto merge 43 BB. I hope they don't give me something for ultimate weapon because we only have one. that's their. They like doing that. Okay, good. Home. I'll be going home just to be alone. It's 7 hours. I will not be up in 7 hours. 'Cause I know you're not there, and I notice you don't care. No matter what I try, never satisfied. You wanna get the bounce shot upgrade? Or you wanna get Shockwave? Shockwave is 100,000. I don't wanna do this. I don't wanna do this. So what we'll do is, I don't know. Let's do Health Regen times 2. Regen times 2 is actually pretty good. Yeah, so we'll switch back to our cards. We'll switch back. We'll change. So how much is extra defense right now? Extra defense or fortress? Have both. Increase defense percent by 5%. That's good. And 130. 130 is 1.3. So here fortress is not that good. It's not as good as extra defense, which is insane. Okay. And tier 1. So because we have enemy balance, enemy will give me more. Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's pretty much it. We didn't make it to the bottle, guys. Hey, I love ya. Take it easy. Peace. Want you out of my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I want your things in my room. I want you all of the time. You make it look so easy. Just do everything behind. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe we're having a problem with processing because it's so long.
If you've played Hollow Knight, you've probably broken these signs hundreds of times. But did you know someone's actually been fixing them? His name is Menderbug, and he's one of the rarest NPCs in the game, only having a 2% chance to spawn after breaking this sign and re-entering the room. And by using a Desolate Dive, you can kill him. After brutally if you played Hollow Knight's Journal, where you learn about how brutally murdering him, you'll find an open door, the one to his home. Inside, you'll find his journal, where you learn about how he saw the beauty in life, and how he loved fixing signs. He was a part of a community. He was in love. He was happy. He was just a normal bug living his bug life. And now,
You killed him.
he's dead.
I get him wide open. Oh, I think he like me. Got that Aquafina, made them boys wanna wipe me. Wednesday Adams.
Okay, hold phone.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Good. Per kill, cash earned per kill times 30. You can already see that there's a lot more enemies. I don't feel like working today, which is made clearly obvious by how much I'm lazying around.
Je faisais pas de merde, je faisais pas chier personne, je faisais mes crises de live, puis on recommence à me faire chier. Pourquoi?
Let's see.
Pourquoi, Roger Cop, à toutes les hosties de fois, pour le passé tout le temps? J'ai cop une fois, deux fois, trois fois, quatre fois, cinq fois, six fois. On me lâche pas. Mais non! Lâche-moi, sois décris.
Hey, je vais te traiter.
C'est sûr, c'est payé. Je faisais pas de merde, je faisais pas chier personne.
I don't know.
Ouais, mais t'es brosses où?
À ma chambre d'hôtel, Big, tu penses que je suis un itinérant de pauvreté sale?
Wow.
Ben, c'est ce que t'essaies de faire croire au monde pour faire de l'argent.
Ben, je suis pas pauvre pis je suis pas sale non plus.
Ouais, mais t'es brosses où?
À ma chambre d'hôtel, Big, tu penses que je suis un itinérant de pauvreté sale?
Ben, c'est ce que t'essaies de faire croire au monde pour faire de l'argent.
Ben, je suis pas pauvre pis je suis pas sale non plus.
Ouais, mais t'es brosses où?
A desiccated corpse, veins protruding across its skin, emerged from the shadows of the stone sarcophagus. He was one of our three great elders, wielding supreme authority over the entire vampire clan. Bound to slumber for a century, he'd been awakened a century early because of me. I did this because I uncovered a secret capable of shattering our entire clan. The Wolf King Lucian was not dead, but plotting in secret. He had gathered all the werewolves, preparing to ambush Elder Amelia tonight, while simultaneously dispatching a squad to capture the human bearing the Coven bloodline. Michael, I brought this earth-shattering news to Victor, hoping he would grasp the gravity of the situation. However, since I personally performed the resurrection ritual, he couldn't verify.
Okay, just work, dude. Stop complaining, just work. Good. Don't blink, is you blink. Welcome to the show. We want to have a wonderful day on this gorgeous 9th September 2025. Today we are tasting protein bars. We are tasting Quest protein bar birthday cake. So I forgot to do a thumbnails, But guess what? I'm lucky because we opened it a while ago, and I checked when is the last time we did a review. I didn't post it, and I don't know if I did it or something. So, yeah. Now I'm realizing that it's gonna be very hard with one hand. There you go. You work with what you have, right? If I had 3 hands, it would be 2 hands here and 1 hand down there. So we never did it. So we're tasting Quest protein bars, the birthday cake, 12 grams of fibers, 1 gram of sugar, which is kind of cool. My mom bought this because I was working, and the ship was canceled today, so I made myself a meal, and it was a meal. So still gonna eat it. So first thing we're doing is it's hard to see. It's really hard to see, but you kind of see there's some hole in there, some little dots on there. This is the confetti, I guess. If I had to guess, which I do, it smells like protein powder to the max. It's not like vanilla protein powder, vanilla. Now it looks inside. Oh, good. It's nothing great. We get out of the way. Nothing great, but it's not very good. Taste there. It's enjoyable. And you tell me, is it like a birthday cake? That's a vanilla cake. This is really good. This is quite nice. You know how the protein tastes. When you cook with protein powder, there's always an aftertaste. And this one is not that pleasant, so it's a great news. No. That's pretty good. How? Oh, nice. Okay, not a bad song. Seven. No, they tell me something. I can do something that I can't. Okay. Do, do, do. Okay. Oh. Don't blink. Wait a second. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to commercial because you hope to have a wonderful day. The camera was on the wrong side, so when I talk, I watch myself, which is a weird thing, right? But I watch myself and I was looking at the wrong side of the phone. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the commercial because I'm doing well. Start having a wonderful day on this very nice night of September 2025. I was supposed to have my first shift tonight, but it got cancelled because the guy who is supposed to train me called in sick. So there's nobody to train me on my first day, and it is what it is. It sucks because if it wasn't the first day, I think they would allow it, but they didn't. Which is this is their company, this is their choice, and I have to be respectful of that. So without further ado, today we're doing a Brooklyn Nine-Nine recap. Before we start, I have to say, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I've been copying Right Me for the tower. Now, we're not watching the show on the tower, we're listening to the show in the background. I mean, they copyright a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. So, I'm going to be starting to watch it in the back with headphones. I don't have a choice. It takes what it takes, right? So, without further ado, and I gotta wait. I think I can get Netflix on. I can get Netflix on the PS4. If I can get Netflix on the PS4, I'll be able to listen to it from the controller. Okay. So without further ado, we got our season 2, episode 2. I'm sorry. It was just that I was kind of not mad. Coffee. Did you guys see me pouring the coffee or not? I think I showed you. I like doing this coffee because I don't know, it just had a little bit of a something. A feeling of coziness. It just adds a little bit of a, hey, this guy drinking the same coffee as I do, you know. Sorry about yesterday. I was dealing with something in the background, which is the fact I'm literally recapping a show. They just copyright me. I'm like, ugh. 1 second. You know me. Time to do the do. And what does your boy do? Extra bite. Can I make this in the background? Oh, nice. Can I get Netflix on PS4? Good. Gonna be perfect. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Because you can't hear anything by it. And with the PS4, I do have a good headphones. Because this computer, although I love it, the headphone slot is broken. So because the headphone slot is broken, I can't watch. I would have to watch it on my computer. I would on my phone. Whenever the 4 phone, the tablet is busy. There you go. They have season 2, episode 2, which is again Terry. We did this. So, super simple. The plot is that Terry is gonna get a vasectomy, and the whole person in the cold opening does they make fun of him because, you know, he's getting a vasectomy, so they make fun of his wee. Now, for me, you know what I never noticed before? flirtatious Gina was with Terry. It's kind of insane. It is kind of insane. So now they have this, again, self-evaluation, which is cool because they could have a self-evaluation. Self-evaluation every single season would be amazing. Self-evaluation every single season is a way for the show viewers to see how do they feel they have this growth and they have these problems and they're dealing with this problem. But being really good. And besides, when you look at the crew, there's one, Jake, Amy, Terry, Alt, Gina, Sully, Boyle, Hitchcock, Rosa. There's 9 people on the cloud, so that's not that much. So this is super cool. This is super cool because Amy says, "Oh, they're testing us," and this is the operator. This is a higher ups than Alt. What I did like here is that Brent. This is literally Brent. I don't think we see him. We see Wunsch, which is kind of lunch, which took Alt decades to find, which is actually quite funny. I want you guys to see how comfy we are. There you go. This is how comfy we are. It's so fucking nice. So with that being said, with that being said, it's kind of cool because again we have the whole thing behind it. The whole thing. Give me a sec. Why is it silent? Good. Is this possibly it? No, I think it's good. That's odd. That's odd. Like I was saying, it's kind of funny because Alt asked Amy, I need you to kiss my ass because she's a kiss ass, to make him look good. So why is it nice that we have a guy that's higher up than Alt, taking charge of the 9-9? Well, because it could be used as Alt is also under review, and I would not I would have found it weird in the first season, but in the second season, it works well because you've been there for a while. Jake talks about this coffee shop that have chocolate milk, and Jake, being an eternal child, is a fan of chocolate milk. However, the guy gave him something that is completely disgusting. This is kind of cool because it's such a brilliant show. You establish with Sal Pizza. Jake is a guy from the neighborhood. They enjoy food and restaurants from their neighborhood. So this could have been a new spot, so it was kind of defendants of the new spot, but when it tasted the product, it was disgusting. They don't defend it anymore. So they think that it's the older, partner, right? This is super cool. Rosa is pissed off, but she's always pissed off. You see, Rosa is possibly the most once noted character, right? Hitchcock and Sully are super one noted because they're dumb and clumsy. That they have each other to play off, you know? In a weird way, Sully and Hitchcock are the Jake and Charles, because they're always can play out of each other. Charles feels like a loser because his ex-wife is getting married, and she's his landlord, so he has to go, and he has to go with someone. He thinks about going with his sister or is another one, and it's just so fucking funny because he convinced Rosa to go. Now, here's the thing. Rosa, this is another way of doing something very nicely. So what do you do that's very nice? You do Charles, who has a relationship, who's in love with Rosa. Charles' relationship doesn't work. Rosa is possibly interested into Charles. So it's moving along. It's not like, oh, they always love each other, but it didn't happen. See, with Amy and Jake, it does feel like Amy kind of cares about Jake's in a special way. So it never really a case of one-sided romance. Charles, however, feels one-sided, you know? And when it's not him that likes Rosa, Rosa is the one that likes him, you know? So Jake goes back to see Terry. Terry is such a big dude that they don't have enough anesthetic on here. And it's such a shame because we see a cool Terry who has no filter. See, the other thing with Terry is, there's a weird thing with Terry is huge, he's very imposing, but he's very quiet inside. He has a lot of inside voices. And you're like, dude, you're fucking humongous, talk. He doesn't, right? So Terry here, the most important part is he tells Jake that he doesn't want to have a kid. He doesn't want to have a vasectomy. So Jake asks Gennaro, hey, what I should do? He said that he doesn't want to, and there's no going back. Apparently, that's what I heard. There's a operation to undo a vasectomy, but I don't know if it's true. So we have this girl, which is Wunsch. Wunsch is super cool because Wunsch is the enemy, the rival, the nemesis of Ult. And this is really, really cool because Ult has a past of being the only gay black cop, of being ostracized for that, but it would have been somebody else than Ult again. So it's not so much based on who he was, it's based on what he was. And with Wunsch, it's based on who he was, which is kind of cool. Wunsch shows himself I am, but he's gay, so he doesn't take it. And he thinks that this is where it started.
The text reads, your ideas are dumb batter in a stupid pancake, you steaming pile of
Feces.
Look, partners fight. It's difficult to work with.
This is so cool. This is so cool because in this case, it's kind of similar to what Jake and Terry is. Jake and Terry, Jake is very childish, so sometimes Terry has to be the father figure to Jake, right? However, Jake is possibly the guy that has the back of Terry the most. The whole thing, and there's a certain charm in what he's doing. The whole thing of, he told me that he doesn't want to get the vasectomy. What should I do? The whole thing that he's thinking about it. Most people would be like, yo, you don't want it, I'm not gonna do it. Or you told me that you want it when you were sober and you're drunk, doesn't matter. When you're sober, you want it, you gotta want it. Jake is questioning what's the right thing to do. He's questioning because he cares, you know? And in that sense, it's a better friend than a guy that just says yes or no, you know?
That way, huh? Go back to your...
But then it's also weird because Jake doesn't want Terry to get a vasectomy because he's a good father. His old persona has been a good father, and because of the good father, Jake wants Terry to be a good father to more than just 2 kids, and in that sense, it's kind of pretty sweet. It's kind of pretty sweet. We're watching the tower because I'm about to die a horrible death. A horrible death.
When's the last time you had to cut it up?
Terry lashes out at Jake here, and this is kind of sucky because Jake didn't do anything wrong, but at the same time, Terry tried to shift the blame, which is kind of normal. It's his own insecurities of not being able to have kids, right? Which is super funny. Jake see the kid in the street and said, hey Terry, look at the kid. Isn't he cute? Just to get Terry to reconsider this.
He's walking out. Just like your father did.
Wait a minute, I didn't tell you about that.
Didn't have to.
You are good.
Jake and Terry goes to a relationship counselor because Jake feels, you see, and this is odd because Jake feels like Terry is the kind of perfect, okay, I'm going to say it's going to be very toxic, but out of the precinct there's only 2 dudes with who we can gel. You got Charles and you got Terry. Charles is Jake's best friend, but Jake's in charge. Terry is Jake's friend, but Terry's in charge, so I think he's trying to please Terry, I guess? Really weird.
Sorry, okay? Now what kind of friends? Friends.
Yeah, so Terry's like, yo, I don't see you as a friend, I see you as a work friend. Which breaks the heart of Jake's. It breaks his heart because and he didn't deserve that.
Prepare to be...
Needless to say, I stay, but
Where'd you get this?
I just went to what police
Amy
closet
is the one that saved everything. Amy goes in and again, all thought Wunsch kind of ruined his career because she got pissed at him and she did write another recommendation. But Amy gets, guess what? I got the letter. It's a really cool thing because Amy said, oh, I turned her away. Gina's like, no, you annoyed them until they gave it to you. It's like, more or less. Which to me was funny. And it sucks.
What about the time you destroyed my personnel file while I was undercover?
Would have there been a mole? You embarrassed me in front of Derek Jeter.
You embarrassed
Yourself.
yourself.
It's badass. Again, it's a kind of the crazy world where Ult is a normal guy. And everybody else is not normal, but Ult isn't the normal guy here. And it's kind of cool because this is having a rivalry. And again, I gotta say, If you gave me this on season 1, I would have not known what to do with it. If you give it to me in season 2, where you make Old a better character, it's better. I'm gonna be honest here. What I think happened is season 2 wasn't a sure thing. I think that they really listened to people and they found out that Old was pretty light. Old was pretty light. You know what the weirdest thing is? Even though Jake, even characters, and I think that Andy Samberg is a very lovable guy, I wouldn't be able to say that Jake Peralta is the most beloved characters of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think pretty much the whole cast is likable. Charles goes in with cornrow saying that the term is Jamaican, which is super funny.
Anything you'd like to say to me before I complete my evaluation? Something in the form of groveling?
Emma, fail me if you must.
This is so good. Look at the face of Alt.
Something in the form of groveling?
He's so expressive.
Fail me if you must.
Look at this. Wait, look at this. Look at this.
You're just gonna
I
let
love
her
this.
tail up.
I love this.
I'm sorry about your precious grades, Santiago, but this isn't about.
And this is insane because for Old, Wanch is supposed to be what Old is for Amy. So here, Old is not agreeing with what Old Wanch is saying. It's like, she's your superior, sir. What do you mean? And Old's like, no, sometimes you have to stand up for yourself, you know?
Sarge, trying to talk me. Hey, my good stuff. See you on the other side.
So you didn't do that. You didn't do the. Yeah. So Terry is under anesthetic again, and then he slip up and say, "Jake, please help me. Like I don't want to do this." And Jake's like, "Yo, I got your back." And that was really cool because a lot of people said, "Yo, you just basically talk shit to me. You just said I wasn't that kind of friend. You just said that we were friends." And Jake here he doesn't care.
Here we go. Jake, I have to tell you something. Oh boy. I am a little conflicted about having a vasectomy. Really?
This is good.
Is that why you threw DKG? You made Terry get real with himself and his genitals.
This is super cool. They said that you're a friend. And I just want to say something about Terry. Terry is such a funny guy. He doesn't feel like a funny guy. He doesn't look like a funny guy, but he's such a funny guy. I think I speak for myself and others when I say that the very first time that we saw Terry Crews on TV was in White Chicks, as a rich football player that bought the girl at the auction. I want to see. There's a battle time. No, there's no battles.
C'est la face sans but prochainement, par exemple. Je voulais juste mettre ça sur
Don't
table.
close you. I have to check also how much space I have. 22 gigs. Hell yeah. See, we made some space today and yesterday. We made some space today and yesterday, which is great. Don't get me wrong, it's great. But since the files aren't uploading correctly because of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that I have to edit it because I have to edit that they don't edit in proper time. So it takes a long ass time for no reason. Thank God that we did the space yesterday because that could have not worked.
Proceed 2.7. You are now and always have been the superior police officer.
And
The Derek Jeter thing was my fault.
sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah.
No.
So you saw that, yeah, and this is kind of cool because it's intended that they failed and that Old had to step on his pride to go see Wanch and get him, and it's also intended that he didn't do it for himself, he did it for Amy. So if that's the case, I think it's pretty cool. And again, I think, and I hope in season 2 we're gonna see more of that Old and Amy stuff.
Motorcade duty. So boring. I honestly would rather sit around and listen to talk about the right way to be playing.
Oh, Jimmy Jab, the championship of Jimmy Jab. It's the Jimmy Jab is good. Then again, when you saw The Office, you know that this is the Office Olympic. So this is the same thing. Jimmy Jab is the games, but it's kind of cool.
No, wait, stop. I changed my mind. I made a horrible mistake. Hey, brother. That's what I was looking for. Quick question. Can I have your vacation phone number? Come and ask her out.
No, always personal professional. Never.
This is really cool. This is a really important. Cold opening. So Jake talks to Rosa, and Rosa isn't really aware that he had a thing for Amy, and wasn't really aware that he got his heart broke. So she's not down to give him the number of his friend, but because the heart breaks, like, yo, that's the best thing. That's the best thing to do is just to like get back up on the horses. There's this show, I don't remember what it is. And it says the best way to forget a woman is to be in other woman's arms. I don't remember what show that set up. If you know, tell me.
Never.
This is good.
Well, if, well, either way. No, not either way. Only wings.
It's so sad because the focus of the show is pretty much Jake, right? Yeah, we see the whole thing with Jake and how much he cares about Amy, but we didn't yet see. Okay, now it's 3 episodes in. It's 3 episodes in, and we haven't really heard how Amy feels about it, and it kind of sucks. That's like because she's part of this, right? So basically, Old and Terry are leaving, which means that they have the office for themselves, which is the explanation of the Jimmy Jab. The Jimmy Jab that went out 2008, which is Jake was bored. Because he was bored, he thought about Office game, and because he started about Office game, other people got involved, which made this championship. Now, here's what I want to say. Jimmy Jab is not a great episode. It's not a great episode. However, guess what happened? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? And this is really good. This is really, really good. Because this is really good. Jimmy Jab was not that popular. It didn't come back. But a show like the Halloween, which is the ice, which is gonna happen in the next episode, happen every single year. This is the proof that you listen to your viewers. 15% batteries? Holy shit. You know what's insane? You see it here. Here's the moon, guys. I'll do a video just to watch it. You see the moon is here. If you watched yesterday, it was in a completely different place. The moon is so weird. It was a completely different place. Last year, felt like the moon was always in the same spot. This year, it doesn't feel like that at all. Okay, so now we're done with this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna do the orbs. 4. I'm gonna do the orb speed. Oh. Looking 99? 99? No, 99. 99? No, 99. Okay. So what was I saying before I interrupted myself? Yeah, it's kind of cool that we get the ice every single year, but this one not. One of the game is to throw pieces of food in Hitchcock mouth. I like this. Jimmy Jab, Jimmy Jab, Jimmy Jab. It's tough because you put so much hype around the episode. I'm not saying that the episode is bad. Trust me. Like, for example, right? There's a whole plot of this in the South Park, right? Plots are good. Plots are really good. However, what is not good is when you reuse it. So, for example, South Park was talking about how they were looking for episodes, but The Simpsons didn't. Then when you look at it, The Simpsons did everything because they've been on the air for so long. But The Office did everything. And when you look at it, it's an office. Most of the scenes are inside the precinct, right? However, what I do find it cool that you have 8 case per episode. There's how much? I would say there's 150 episodes. That's 150 case, which is pretty good. Anj is back, so she's becoming a recurring character. She's mentioned as the war on Anj, which is kind of cool because it's a one-sided war. I don't think Anj just dislike Alt. Alt make it a badge of honor to defeat her and her evil tyranny, which is again funny. And Alt is like, I'm so funny because I call her lunch, and Jake tells him like, no, I already thought about lunch before you did. Okay. It sucks. Jake is really want to go out with a new one. Super cool. Amy is aware that Jake is looking for somebody else. maybe show me that Jake is a good dude, and because Jake is a good dude, Amy should give him a chance. What do you think about that, Amy? Santiago? Huh? This side, and I gotta say, I would say The Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine did something so good. In this case, most of the time, a relationship is two-sided. Most of the time, there's one partner opinion and there's the other partner opinion. And what I do find interesting here is that you literally, in a normal way, I would be like, yo, I think Jake is right, and I think, oh no, I think Amy's right. In this case, I'm like, they're both right, and I cannot choose because I like them so much, you know. So yeah. And at the same time, it feels bad because I watch the show and I know they end up together, so I don't really care.
That's actually not about I would keep it. It's not what I'm talking about.
Charles fucked it up. He was recording himself having some workout session for no reason in particular. I don't know the reason. And there's a sex scene of him and Gina. Hitchcock took the camera because it's a work camera, and because he took the camera, then Hitchcock saw that Gina and Charles have sex. Now this is the coolest thing. This is world of cool. We established that Gina is ashamed of having sex with Charles. We established that Charles doesn't care about having sex with Gina. So when Hitchcock is blackmailing, when Hitchcock blackmailed Charles, he didn't blackmailing Charles, he's blackmailing Gina. However, it's Charles suffered a thing. You know, this is cool. This is cool because it shows how far Boyle is willing to go. Now, the sad thing is, there's no mention of how Charles feels about Gina. Is there some love there? Is there no love there? Charles right now is a dude that you don't think will be able to stay single, but is supposed to act single. It's like your friend that's always been in a relationship now single. Like, bro, get back on the horse. It's so weird, right? I was lost, now I'm found, not sustained by the sound of the angel singing me to sleep. Most over the ground. Yeah, so now we see the scene. Alton crew goes out. Their Chevrolet bagel is a bagel made with whatchamacallit? It's gasoline, and then you light it up, and then it's a torch. Which is super cool. Just super cool. This is also nice because you're establishing that there's a precinct of there's pre-existing game and there's pre-existing score, and it's like, for example, when Jake tells Amy, "You never get close to winning." We don't know how many of them there are, so there's the game has been, if there's been one, you won once, but if there's many, I don't think Jake. This is what they don't do correctly. Jake is a character, I get it, and I love Jake. Don't get me wrong, but you're not gonna make me believe that Jake won every single Jimmy Jabs. Oh, they do say it. They say this is the 7 Jimmy Jabs. So the first test is to eat the old Chinese food, Chinese takeout, in the fridge. Now this is funny because the two last are Hitchcock and Jake. Jake is not even mentioning that Hitchcock doesn't even realize that it's old food. Then it cancels out because this is so cool because Jake is the closest to one to win, except for Hitchcock. However, Jake loses to Hitchcock, and then Hitchcock for the rest of the game is sick, which means that if Jake kept going, he would have been sick instead of Hitchcock, and not partaking in the game or getting Caddy's phone number. Now we don't even see Caddy, so it sucks. I love this. Watch is going after old with all their might. This is good because. I love this. I love this because it's Old being a queen. This is instances of you see Old for a whole episode being the queen he is later on. And it's just so fucking nice because you want to see that Old. You want that Old to come out of his shell and be the big, beautiful butterfly that he is. And I love this. more. At the same time, you know, Old kind of have to put aside his pride because he is doing it for the precinct, and he is making sure that you see. This is so cool because last episode, the thing was okay. Well, guess what? You have to make me look good in front of the boss because what's gonna come and I want to be looking like I'm a big good captain. Now that the roles are reversed, you guys are making me look bad, but you're making me look bad only because the girl doesn't like me and she's looking for things, you know? Looking for things, looking for problems in the precincts. So slowly kind of blackmails Charles, so asking him to become friends with Jake, asking him to tell that he was beautiful, just making Charles his bitch. And Charles agreed, doesn't agree.
The Jimmy Jazz has claimed its first victim. Oh,
I'm gonna say the picture here that they chose, they are idiots. Look at this.
well, he made no impact. Also, Detective Scully.
Look at this. Look at these pictures. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. I don't know. Very, very weird.
Sure, I'm gonna spray my arm. Crash talk.
Oh,
You're basically the bomb squad uniform, and this is so fucking cool because you think it's not gonna be a big problem, but it is a big problem. It's a lot harder to move in these than it used to be. What am I saying? It used to be. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I watched this a lot yesterday. I don't remember. It's a lot harder than it looks.
Ben Rosa, on your mark. On your mark. Good.
What is that quest again? Hitchcock and Sully are done. That's cool. It's really cool. I should have called Amy, Rosa, and Jake. It's weird because Amy doesn't really have a thing to do in there. Rosa is trying to defend her friend, and Jake's trying to get the friends. Scully asks. This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. That's a battery left. Shit, I'm gonna have to go after that. I'm gonna finish this one, I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. What is it? It's 9 o'clock, it's not that bad. Amy is a good actress. So this is kind of like improv. But to be honest, it's one of those cases where it's funny when you watch it. Then you look at it and you're like, okay, well this is kind of absent. Because it doesn't really show Trent personality, it doesn't really show anything. Right? But there's a good talk between Amy and Jake's. Which is really cool because Amy, now that she doesn't see Jake as a potential partner, she has insight. So she... Oh. Drop the phone. I dropped the phone. So and survived the fall like a beautiful beast. Amy that sees Jake. I have to redo this episode. Amy now sees Jake as a normal person, as a potential boyfriend, which is super cool. It's just nice. They actually have this really good chemistry. And it's not because it kind of works with friend as much as it does with a relationship. Talking about Amy and Jake kind of works in both ways, and you're like, these people belong together. And I'm gonna die on that hill. I don't remember if at the end they're still together, but I just hope so. And they have some fun. For example, Jake tells Amy that she's the dad of his baby, which is kind of cool because Amy is in there. And why is it so cool is because I just don't see Amy season 1 doing this. So Amy letting her down a little bit is actually quite nice. Not because she had to, but because it's something that we want to see. Amy is very endearing, you know? It's very endearing. And also this is a cool moment because even if it wasn't the case, you can still back off and say, oh, because there was no bosses around, she was more, you know, free. See, Rosa tells Jake, are you still into Amy? Because if you're gonna call my friend and you're still into Amy, I'm not gonna make her suffer. She doesn't have a chance. You're still into Amy. This is not fair. How much percentage do we have? 26%, that's not bad. That is not bad. It's cool. And everybody noticed that he's splitting with Amy except for him. So Jake has to talk with Hitchcock, and then Hitchcock goes like on his word. It's like, yo, no. You still have to do a bunch of things for me before I give you the mixtape. Which I think is funny. I love this because, and this is so important because Wunsch clearly has something against Olt. So Olt brings up a valuable thing, and Wunsch kind of dismisses it, but it's not their life in case, or it's not their life that's on the line, right? It's the line of the whatchamacallit? The Serbian president, and they're so similar, and it sucks because Wunsch and Olta could have been best friends. This is super cool. So they're vowing for a task force, which is basically to protect the Serbian president. Oh shit. See, I'm done. This guy sings like a... He sings really well, what the fuck? Is that us, 144? Because if it is, I just made myself a bunch of space. If it is, I just made myself a bunch of space. Schnitzel. I don't know if I did. See, I uploaded this video this morning and it's still processing. Which is kinda dumb. I'm dumb, I know what to do. Sort by largest file first. Nice.
I have to do this, then I have to do this, because this is the new phone. I cannot reverse.
It's completely different videos.
21st August 2025.
Completely different videos. I don't know what to tell you guys. We got it.
One is 21st August 2025.
Should have done that since yesterday, because this is an older phone and it doesn't have the same storage system as the phone that I'm using right now, so it's a lot harder to know what's going on, how does it work, what videos, which videos. But I didn't think about putting the size. Oh. I think about putting the size before. Okay, so now, yeah, we're gonna finish this because I got my battle starting. So they're asking for a task force, and Old got the task force, which is good. Wunsch comes in, which is again the war, and this is really cool because it's always this is also nice because when you think about it, and you really have to think about it, but Wunsch and Old is kind of their own version of Amy and Jake. They play well off of each other. And I don't want to be a dick, but I don't remember a lot of scene between Amy and Charles. And I don't remember a lot of scene between Amy and Terry, which sucks because, you know, it's a finale between Jake and Amy. And we want Amy to win because Jake has gotten everything. The Jimmy Jam, they actually do pretty well. The game themselves are pretty interesting. Amy does a victory dance when Olt and Terry come back. So of course she's the one that gets in trouble, which is kind of super funny. Hitchcock is going to telling Charles that he's gonna release the footage, and then Hitchcock and him fight. So this is really cool because Olt and Terry comes in. They see the Jimmy Jabba games and they see the fight between Hitchcock and Charles. So this is really cool. Yeah, this is super cool. Jake was gonna win, but the elevator door was gonna close, but he left it open, so Amy is gonna win, and he wanted Amy to win. Now, there's two possible roles here that I think are both good. I want you guys to realize the reason why I didn't talk about Amy and Wunsch and Old, because it's amazing, but it's a joke, and it's a very specific joke. If it wasn't for the character of Old, it would be weird. And Old, seeing the character of Old have a character that's similar to him. It's only funny. For example, I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry to say this. I love Kevin. Would I like Kevin if it wasn't for Ult? I don't know. Would I like season Ult for 9th season? I don't know. Well, we're keeping it a little bit because it's a very joke for jokes. It's a very dry humor, which is great. Okay, so now for Amy and Jay, this is so cool because he let her win. There's a possibility that he let her win because she deserved to win. There's a possibility that he let her win because he wanted to be nice to her. And the possibility that he knew that if he was gonna win, she was gonna get Katie's number, and Katie's number is gonna be away from the real prize with the Jimmy Jab, which was Amy. The real prize of Jimmy Jab wasn't the number of Katie, it was Amy to begin with. Yeah, Jake is not over for sure. Rhoda gives him some solid advice. She tells him that, hey, the only way to move on from Amy is Kate. And if you're ready to do it, you're ready to do it. If you don't do it, you're ready to do it, don't do it. And this is so cool because you're giving Jake the choice. You do this or you don't do this, but you have every single tool. If you want to do it tomorrow, you do it tomorrow. You do it tonight, you do it tonight. If you never do it, then you never did it. You know, this is cool. I love this. This is really nice. This is really, really nice. This is really nice. You have a scene between Terry and Ult. And this is the second time. Last time it was when he was playing team. And this is the second time that you kind of allow Terry. Terry is putting Ult back in order. Ult feel like he's defeated, but it's like, no, you're defeated because Ult got in your head. Lunch got in your head. The whole lunch thing, everybody knew it. You let her get into your head, and now you feel defeated. But the only reason that you feel defeated because you thought you were on equal footing, but you're not on equal footing. She's really getting into your head. You clearly care more about what she thinks about you than she does about what you think about her, right? And he's right. And then he says, and then Ult is like, yeah, but the team is it ready for that to be a task force, right? Amy Peralta didn't used to be my bed, but now you see how they act today. I saw Charles and Hitchcock fighting. It's a whole disaster, and this is right, but at the same time, he's been working for them for a while, so you should know how each of them are. So yeah, so we're gonna finish here. I got my battles, TikTok battles, and I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. It was a great show. We finished what? We finished Jimmy Jabs. There's a cool scene between. Oh, okay, so 4 and 5 we could have done. We did the math of my battles. There's a cool scene between Charles and Gina where Charles says, "Hey, I got you back to Gina," and this is kind of cool because Gina saw Charles as kind of like this loser douchebag. Not, I think the douchebag for personal preference. I think she's cute. Gina's cute. But Charles proved to her that no, I'm a pretty cool dude. I'm a pretty cool dude, and I'm gonna say, Charles is a pretty cool dude. So suck on that, Gina. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay, so now take the battles. Man, I love your videos. I'm gonna have to do it on this one, I guess. 4%! Damn! Damn, 4%!
Y a-tu du monde qui sont prêts à soir?
Ta gueule. Tu comprends pas que le monde sont allés de donner. Demande de donner plus.
Ça va être une grosse soirée, personne qui a l'air prêt. On va aller s'essayer contre French.
Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the Come Show. Doing well with having a wonderful day on this 9th September 2025. We were supposed to work today, but it got cancelled because the guy who was supposed to train me is not there. But guess what? We're gonna be watching our TikTok battles, and I wanted to show you the moon. How nice is this, bro? Beautiful. So we got a busy night. So let's enjoy this night. My own French.
OK. Yo, OK. Bon, guys, tout le monde a chat Gab, merci Kéros. On tape l'écran. On est avec Max Live. C'est bon, like mon commentaire. Assad, merci. Je vais aller like ton commentaire live. On a essayé de gagner ton
What the heck?
Tout le monde a chat au commentaire.
On va pas décoller ça au Big Battle, bonjour. Pas du tout même. Savez-vous pourquoi? Parce que là, il y a des estimates qui ont commencé sous moi. Fait qu'il n'y aura pas personne à mon Big Battle pour le jour de ma fête pour me faire ridiculiser. C'est cool, là.
Qu'est-ce qui est arrivé?
Lieutenant John, il a ressorti les astuces d'affaires de justicier quand je passais à la TV.
Nice.
3 ans de ça, il a fallu qu'il ressorte ça. Puis Murray s'est mis là-dessus aussi. Fait que là, oublie ça, la guerre est repognée, tout le monde me renvoie chier, tout le monde en recommence.
OK.
Bon, je vais faire un score lamentable et je fais même pas de ça.
Non, je pense que tu sous-estimes tes capacités puis ton équipe, sérieux. Eva, merci. Gab, merci. On vient de commencer live, guys. On peut-tu se rendre à 10 000 likes par la fin du match? On a 4 minutes. S'il vous plaît, Jennifer, merci que le follow. Merci. J'apprécie.
De quoi, Vivo aussi, il est parti sous moi?
Oui. Je sais pas c'est qui. Jennifer, merci que les roses, guys. On a un x3.
We got TikTok battles. I'm excited.
Envoyez votre carte d'équipe, guys. On est à 200.
Tons of drama. Tons of drama.
Let's go.
Why am I so excited? Because I listen to work, but at least.
Évidemment, tout le monde fait des vidéos sur moi de ce temps-ci, c'est ridicule.
Mais t'es chanceux, moi j'en ai aucune, man. La publicité, c'est. La mauvaise ou la bonne publicité, c'est la bonne publicité à la fin de la journée, guys. Go rose.
Gang, ça nous prend 3 points, on est capable.
Yo, mon tabarnak, je suis dyslexique. Boobies, merci que la rose. Jennifer Gab et des boobies.
Sérieux, je pense que je vais canceller le Big Battle, gang. Ouais.
Ça intéresse personne.
À ce point-là, je pense que je vais tout canceller.
Non, tu peux pas faire ça, man.
Ben, Big, je me pognerai pas je vais pas me faire ridiculiser une autre fois.
Non, mais sérieux, je pense que tu sous-estimes tes capacités, c'est real. Mais je sais que les gens trichent puis ils appellent son monde, mais quand moi j'ai fait mon
C'est pas ça le problème, Big, c'est pas ça le problème. Le problème, c'est que tout le monde est contre moi à cette heure. Je ne sais pas qu'est-ce qui s'est passé. Le monde prenne les histoires qu'il y a eu à la TV de moi, ils recommencent avec tout ça. Ça fait 2 ans, ça fait 3 ans de ça. Le monde, il décroche pas, il continue. Il n'y a rien à faire, Big. Oublie ça, je suis fini, là. Ils ont tout scrappé ce que j'étais en train de construire. J'étais rendu avec une crise de belle team. J'ai plus personne, j'ai plus rien.
Non plus, man. T'inquiète.
Fait que ça, Big, on est 116, regarde le score.
Guys, tout le monde sur le x3. Tout le monde sur le x3. Guys, on est à 10 000 likes. Tabarnak, je suis bandé. Mon tabarnak. Yo, je m'excuse, je suis dyslexique. Mon oncle. C'est-tu mon oncle?
Ouais, il est tous mes gifters, je le sais.
Mais for real, moi j'ai battu Chayas au Big Battle. Fait que t'as une chance, bro. T'avais hâte que t'arrives.
Je pense toujours comment rattraper les gens. Allume le lampadaire, ça fait 3 fois qu'on me réaccuse pour les mêmes affaires. J'ai vécu 3 fois la même affaire, puis là c'est la 4e fois encore. C'est pas le passé, là, c'est de l'acharnement, là. Le monde ne décroche pas, là.
Mais je pense que tu te laisses faire, man. Genre, tu dois pas. Genre, on s'en calisse de qu'est-ce qu'il dit, ça a déjà été exposé, man. Mon oncle Percy que le cœur d'équipe.
Ouais, mais tu veux que je fasse quoi?
Laissez-les faire, man. Genre, tu peux rien faire.
Je vais rien que les laisse faire.
Donne-toi
Ils vont texter mes gifters en privé pour leur dire de plus me donner, puis ils les menacent de les exposer, c'est midon.
Range.
score.
Mais il va baisser avec le quart d'équipe. On vient de commencer, guys. Moi, je fais ça. Rien qu'un bon gars d'esti. Moi, je suis
Hey Doc, on le sait très bien que tu vas pas donner de crise de scène pour l'événement que je veux faire. Ça va être beau, là. Moi, je vais te laisser la bonne soirée, Chris.
On va commencer la journée, la belle soirée, merde.
On va venir, on se reprend.
C'est chialeur.
Ça, le gang, là, je suis fini, là. C'est terminé. C'est mort. Pour vrai, c'est mort. Écoutez, gang, je suis détesté par tout le monde, encore une fois. Pour des vieilles histoires. Ça
Non,
finit
t'es toujours
par
un trou de
se
cul.
passer, puis ça finit par me repéter dans la
T'es
face.
toujours un trou de cul.
Hey, t'es fatigué avec ton Québec libre, je me torche-tu le cul de ton Québec libre, esti? Je vais parler ailleurs, là. Encore là, du Québec libre, là. C'est moi qui est parti, gang. Je suis parti, Charlie s'en vient bientôt. Ah, je sais qui je suis, c'est vrai. C'est vrai que je sais qui je suis.
C'est qui je suis. Pas qui tu suis. Espèce de tarlant.
Salut! C'est toi qui sors le Big Bâton. Ça va. C'est pas moi qui décide qui sort le Big Bâton, même ça va dépendre de vous. Moi, je peux pas m'auto-suffire pour gagner ce Big Bâton-là. Même Jordan. Je veux dire, c'est pas moi qui décide, gang. Ça vient ici. Comment ça va, Jordan? Le problème, le gag, là, effectivement, tu dois avoir des exposés, il reste normal, c'est tout. Ouais, c'est sûr, sauf qu'en même temps, ça peut avoir ça a des répercussions, pas juste sur TikTok, là, à l'extérieur aussi, là, je me fais croiser, je me faisais des affaires de cave, là. C'est juste cave, là. Pas pire, Jordan, merci. Tu sais, ça avait arrêté, je comprends pas, j'ai fait de quoi qu'il fallait pas pour que ça recommence, mettons, je me pose juste la question. Parce que je me dis pas, voyons donc, qui fait ça. Ouais, mais Mélissa, c'était déjà fini. La vague de marde était déjà passée. Ça faisait 3 fois qu'elle passait, cette vague de marde-là. C'était fini. Et là, ça recommence, c'est pire. Avec les mêmes histoires, là, je veux dire, c'est continué avec les histoires. Parce que le monde va texter mes donateurs, ils vont trouver qu'ils donnent rien. Voyons, si. Il continue parce qu'il faut que tu réagisses, c'est plate, mais c'est de même. Arrête d'en parler. Murray le passé. Hein? Trouve-toi dans le job. C'est vrai que les gens ont pris dans le bon. Ben oui, 100%. C'est pas d'accord. Je vais répondre aux commentaires de marde. Le monde le prend à ma place, c'est good ça. C'est chill ça. Ça le fait. J'ai besoin de répondre, gang, vous répondez à ma place. Parfait ça. J'aime bien que c'est ça. On fait ça de même. Vous répondez à ma place. Puis, 1000 tonnes de respect à tout le monde qui continue à me supporter quand même et qui me lâche pas malgré toute cette controverse de merde. Sincèrement, là, 1000 tonnes de respect à vous autres. Ça
Oui.
fait chaud au cœur de voir qu'il y a du monde qui me soutient.
Tu fais des scores de 25 points, man.
Non, je prendrai pas de pause. Je vais pas arrêter de faire ce que j'aime parce que les gens veulent que je parte. Non, merci. Je vais rester là, pareil, je vais rester solide. Pourquoi je partirais? Exactement, Mélissa. 100%. Je veux dire, qui a jamais fait d'erreur dans la vie, tu sais? Cette crise de conneries là, j'aurais jamais dit à la télé. C'était vraiment pas right de ma part. Sachant que c'était une personnalité publique, j'aurais pas dû faire ça.
Personnalité publique, t'es rien, mon homme, là.
On va pas se le cacher, gang, c'était pas ma meilleure sortie. C'était quasiment pas ma meilleure dans la TV. Regarde, c'est fait. Ah, écoute. J'avais un problème à régler avec ma soeur. C'est réglé. C'est fait. Moi, j'ai passé à autre chose, là. La vie continue. connu à cette heure au moins. Je suis connu partout où je vois, tout le monde me dit hey, c'est Max Boy. Ouais, inquiète-toi pas, pour être connu, là, je le suis. Je suis connu un peu partout au Québec. Là. Moi, je comprends pas ton affaire de TV. Exactement, Nick. Exact. Quand il est arrivé avec Charlie, c'est correct, il a le droit. On va se faire frapper, ça va être bon. Ça va arriver, c'est pas grave. C'est pas plus grave que ça, gang.
Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the commentary show. Doing well, because having a wonderful day. A little bit of her talk, as you can see. We're in the dark. We're watching the TikTok battles, which is kind of nice. This is gonna be a very important run for. We're having a very important run with Resistance, because this is the first run that I do with enemy balance, which gives you more enemy but gives you better cash. Why is that important? Because more enemy equals more enemies with a coin. More enemies equal more cash, which means that you can upgrade more. It's gonna be a very, very important thing, because this is gonna make us have way more enemies in way less time, and that's gonna be good. So we're gonna see where it gets us. We already are at 92k. We've been playing for, we're at 300 and we played for an hour and 5. It's at 92k, so around 90k per hour, which is pretty good. We're gonna be playing for. Oh shit, my battery is low of the computer. It's okay. It's not done. That's pretty much it. I'm excited to see what's up.
Juste vous dire, gang, les expos là, qui vous exposent parce que vous me giftez, là, quand vous arrêtez de me gifter, vous leur donnez raison, vous leur donnez une raison de continuer. Faut que vous les laissiez faire, vous autres aussi. Faut pas que vous me lâchiez pour ces gens-là, juste vous avertir. Faut rester solidaire, gang. Non, je m'attends plus avec Zach, c'est fini. C'est terminé. Zach, c'est une personne avec qui je m'attendrai plus, ça me fait. Il y a tout le temps de la merde à toutes les fois, puis je suis tanné de ça, j'en veux plus. Donc non, je m'attends plus avec Zach. Terminé. Hey, s'en viens-tu charrier? C'est long, ça. Comment tu vas, man? Ça va pas pire. Nini, toi? On s'en va comme ton préféré.
Wanna do live steal?
Lol. Ouais. On s'en va comme ton préféré. Pourquoi toujours contre Charlie? Parce que c'est comme ça. Je fais de l'anxiété, gang. Prédit dans le sac familial. Activé. Un sac de resto. Non, c'est pas un sac de resto, c'est le sac de mon webshop. Il est bizarre le calice qui s'est charrié? Attends. Mais oui. Hey, le crachage, les chats, ça fait. Non.
I'm gonna increase my attack because I want to get more life steal. Get to 2k.
Je vais voir ton chat. Ben là, il est parti. S'il revient, je vais te montrer. Charlie, il fait quoi? Il est en bas avec Danny. C'est ça qui est son affaire. Regarde. On s'en fout. On est dans le même club. Yes, sir. Y a-tu du monde qui veut. Ah, lève le Charlie. Deux de plus, man. Pendant 24 mon loup que je vais passer, man. Tant de pourreur, c'est un chien, man. Bon, c'est quoi? C'est là tout de mon équipe.
We're gonna finish the cash bonus, cash per wave, coin kill, coin per wave.
Oh, Dada, part avec la galaxie, let's go! Oh, Mesti, let's do it, Mesti. À cette heure, on sort le lion. Yeah! Si, je suis motivé. Merci, Dada, c'est super gentil, j'apprécie vraiment. Oui, Kyle! Merci, Dada. Super gentil. Oui, ah, c'est sûr, je la montre au complet. Il y a tellement de moi dans la vidéo qui vient dans mon live, j'attends que ça. Ouais,
Ouais, je vais vous faire une petite pub, man, une vidéo de compagnie, guys. Fait que partagez le like, s'il vous plaît, man.
3.9.
Bon, des participations pour toi, tu vas te tirer des écouteurs?
Yes, man. Je donne du love cette semaine avant qu'on aille plus droit, man. Avec le mari. Tout le monde ensemble. Tout le monde ensemble.
Charge your phone.
Ok, je vais faire ton aussi, merci.
Ben, on va passer là, ce match-là, prochainement. Je vais faire un petit truc, man. On va faire un petit là pour ça.
Les écouteurs comme son bateau, exact.
Tout le monde ensemble.
Les écouteurs. C'est faux.
Tout le monde ensemble. Faut, tout est prêt ici. Tout est prêt.
Là, j'ai vraiment mon style.
Ça joue.
Tata, merci beaucoup.
Ça joue, man. What the fuck? Tout le monde ensemble. Tout le monde
Tata!
ensemble. Tout le monde.
Tata, merci beaucoup.
On rattrape Bouchard, faut le rattraper. On est genre à quoi? Combien de cas? On est top 51, man. On est à combien de cas de lui, là? On est 89 cas. Puis lui, il y en a 103. Hey. On est à genre yo, mon Danny.
615. One level of cash per wave is 14. One level. 14 coin. 14 times 700.
Vous checkerez puis vous abonnerez tout à Danny.
It's 700. Is it 7,000? 400 times. Can for kill?
Tata, merci.
Faut-tu renvoyer la Faut-tu renvoyer la Ok, il va l'envoyer. What's up, Drunken?
J'aime le poulet.
Merci, Lily. Abonnez-vous à Danny. Danny, il écrit dans le chat, il met des roses pour que le monde s'abonne à toi. Il écrit dans le chat, il met des roses pour que le monde s'abonne à toi, Danny. Checkez sa job, gang. Abonnez-vous à Danny. C'est de la bombe, son travail.
La bombe.
Abonnez-vous, il est là, Danny, avec des roses. Tout le monde s'abonne à Danny. 827 abonnés au jour. Il fait des piscines creusées, même de A à Z, la fille.
Wow.
Avec la
Ta gueule, toi.
On va le rattraper, ce bouchon-là.
Interstellaire.
Gros, tu m'as fait arrêter la vidéo, c'est débile. On était rendu genre là.
Interstellaire.
Yo, il fait de la grosse qualité de job. Vous pouvez pas dire le contraire. Hey Danny, je la mets dans mes stories. Je la mets dans mes stories Snap, tu fais ça, man. Puis après, des belles piscines creuses. Ben oui, man, mon gars, c'est la grosse piste de job. Ils font ça à la grue, puis tout, mon gars, ils inspectent la pote, man. Gros gré, puis il y a de l'argent, vous voyez, c'est payant. Ils viennent de piquer un interstellaire sur le sac de mer.
Interstellaire.
Danny,
La gang, on tapote, s'il vous plaît. On tapote.
ils sont là. Ah non, oublie ça, c'est moi qui l'ai eu, gros snipe, ce match-là.
Oublie ça, gros.
Hey, je vous le remontre. Abonnez-vous à Danny, la première pub ici, s'il vous plaît. C'est lui qui fait ça comme job. Donc, c'est bien mérité, là.
Ah oui, ben oui, ben oui, ben oui, ben oui.
Il est rendu à 834 abonnés. On s'abonne à Danny. Là, t'as ton truc qui est en train de se dire, Big, moi, jamais j'envoie une maison pour me faire creuser une piscine.
Hey, merci beaucoup, Dada. C'est super gentil. Merci, j'apprécie ton soutien. MVP à toi. Merci, Lily. Merci, les tapoteurs. On passe ça. New game, 4 minutes 30. Le petit score à bout.
Je t'aboute de donner un x5. Let's go, les boys, man. Let's go, man. On est top 30, 40, les boys. On va le rattraper, le bouchon, on est top 40.
La gang, New game, 4 minutes 30. Le petit score peut pas parler. Vous savez quoi faire? On ferme la gueule à Charlie.
Faut rien faire, man.
Vous finissez par nous péter, vous le savez sûrement, Steve. Vous pouvez montrer qu'il n'y a pas d'équipe. Plus qu'on le compte demain,
Les chiens. Les chiens. Them bitches.
Premier x3, gang, votre premier cadeau est x3.
Merci, mon oncle. Tout le monde ensemble, tout le monde ensemble.
Parlez, gang.
Ah, ok, c'est un gros en plus. Mais pas ta crise de gueule. Oui, qui a la petite banane à split. Let's go, gang, on dit x3. x3 vos premiers cadeaux. Comment tu vas, mon ami? Est-ce que tantôt, j'espère, man? Il dit sa petite bière à soir, t'es tranquille. Quand t'es sa petite bière. Ah non, quand il est là, il est en technique, il est direct en tracteur encore. C'est des astis de travail, hein. Pas vu. Non, j'ai pas vu. Pas tout.
Je peux plus vous parler, gang, mon score est en dessous de lui.
Non, j'ai pas vu, hein. Il y a un autre passé. Il a pas passé. Il y a tellement de partage, hein. Il a juste partagé, là.
Mon score est en dessous de lui, je peux plus parler, gang. Ça a l'air.
Oui, Canadien, oui, mon oncle, oui, tout le monde. Et on y collé sur le volet. Qui a eu x5? Ah oui, c'est je t'aboute, tu mettrais à 30 secondes du x3. Tu peux pas parler, ferme ta gueule, pédale. Donc, on s'en est pour dépasser Bouchon, puis c'en est le premier Québécois encore. Let's go, on attend que les autres pour le x3.
Gang, il en manque un. Manque un point. On l'aura pas, là. Manque de rose.
On drille x3. Tout le monde ensemble, tout le monde ensemble, tout le monde ensemble. x3. Merci deux.
Qui ça, Majestic? Charrier, ça?
Oui, ferme ta crise de gueule. Tout le monde ensemble.
I'm losing a lot of health.
Merci, Mike. Gang x3, faites attention, ils vont jouer peut-être. Oh, on a mis un x5, qui a mis un x5? J'ai pas vu. Ah oui, si je t'aboute x3, x5, x3, x5, x3, x5, gang, on est pas loin du premier Québécois, je pense. Je pense que c'était Bouchard le premier, man. Je pense, je regarde, là, ouais, c'est lui le premier, man. On est pas loin. Let's fucking go, man. Après ça, c'est nous autres. Merci tout, mettre des donuts. Prêt pour le Big Baton, gang, inscrivez-vous dans ma bio, c'est dans 3 jours. Il faut gagner des fois. Hey, regardez des x5, on est quoi aujourd'hui? C'est jeudi. Demain, c'est mercredi. Hey, demain, il faut garder tous nos x5. Il faut commencer à garder nos x5, c'est vrai, là. Il faut commencer à garder des x5. J'ai jamais pensé à ça. Yes. Ils peuvent pas parler. Ils n'ont pas d'équipe. Ok, mais bro, si tu commences à gagner des x5, on va les garder pour jeudi. Il y avait Danny avec les castelaires. Wallo. Ouais, 14, j'en ai castelaires, c'est 14 fois. Danny, son nom est écrit, et puis là, mais son nom est écrit, vous appelez moi. Puis après, je vais faire ça qu'elle est rentrée à 25 fois. Danny, 14 fois. On drill, gang. Hey, top 39, gang, on est à côté de Bouchard. Ils vont jouer les estichés. C'est Milpoulet, il est là. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres qu'un fois? Ouais, non. Je m'en ai qu'il y ait un autre fois. Mais non, faut les garder, je dis même. Caroline de bien. Danny, avec ton cœur d'équipe, mon loup. Là, il faut sniper, ils vont nous rattraper, on pourra plus parler. Oui, un x2. Mon oncle, qu'est-ce que tu mets x2, même? x2 l'équipe. Sinon, on snipe, gang. Non!
Two.
Oh, je peux plus parler.
Let's go, gang, ils peuvent parler, mais vous le savez très bien que. Et voilà.
Oui, Danny, hostie! Thank you, hostie! 25 secondes, on est pas loin des premiers Québécois, on est genre à 5 cas de Bouchard des premiers Québécois.
Oh, hey, let's go! Wow! Let's go! Yes!
Voilà. MVP, mon Danny, man.
Let's go!
Mon oncle, Mike.
MVP Kéké. De 2x5 Kéké, garde-les pour le Big
9.
Battle de jeudi à ma fête. Samili, t'as un x5 aussi, garde-le pour le Big Battle, s'il vous plaît. Gardez On les garde pour le Big Battle. Mais Majestic, à qui tu parles? Tu parles-tu à moi ou à Charlier? Je réussis parce que je parle dans le dos du monde. C'est à moi que tu parlais? Je parle pas dans le dos à personne. KK, merci Samili, merci tout le monde. Jean-Baptiste, inscris-toi sur ma photo en haut. Inscris-toi, Jean-Baptiste, sur ma photo en haut dans l'événement live. C'est gratuit. C'est jeudi à 8h, c'est pour ma fête. C'est pour ma fête.
Ne te trompe pas, non, je vais être là. Pour ce qui ça, je vais être là.
4 minutes 30, guys, le petit gars peut pas parler. On y ferme la trappe. Let's go, ici, faut en profiter dans le premier x3. T'as dit, j'en parle, faut y parler. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Moi, ça me fait une joie.
Ta gueule.
Gang, je peux plus parler.
Toi, justement. Let's go, gang, c'est x3. Tant, mais c'est sa crise de gueule, man. Max Boy back, s'il vous plaît, gang. Oui. Merci, KK.
Peu loin, gros merci, là.
On tapote, on partage, on fait monter ça, gang. On est capable. Si tout le monde se met ensemble, on va gagner. Faut se ramasser du x5 pour le Big Battle, ça nous en prend. Dans le fond, là, c'est pas compliqué, gang. Pour le Big Battle, là, à partir du deuxième Speed Challenge, faut qu'il y ait juste des x5 partout. Merci pour les cœurs d'équipe. Merci, Sam. Il va falloir qu'on fasse de 3 minutes à 1 minute en x5. On lance tout ce qu'on est capable à partir du deuxième Speed Challenge dans le Big Battle. Si on veut avoir une chance. Yes, sir. Let's go, gang. On met Max Boy sur la map, là, Chris. Let's go. Viens parler, je mets 3 points. Ta gueule, toi. 2 points. 2 points. Tu vas faire quoi, gros, je vais te chiller, man. 1 point, gang. 1 point pour activer ça. Hey, ta gueule, t'es con. Traite dans tes dents, gros, tu dormirais ta gueule. Écoute. Ça, là, si c'est dans tes dents, là, tu dors, vite. Dodo, fini. On lâche pas, gang. Let's go, ça va être x3. On y crisse une rince. On est capable, gang. Faut que ça revienne, là. Let's go, gang. x3, fendez-le. Faut plus qu'il parle de la game.
29 level.
Oui, Esti. Oui, Belleux. Oui, Canadien de Montréal. Let's go, x3, gang. Oui, crisse ça sur le bord de la map à ce petit chien-là. On lui montre qu'un match, c'est assez pour une victoire. What's up, Nick? Gang, on pourra plus parler dans pas long, c'est x3. Oui, Frosty, t'inquiète le dos, là, tu feras apprécier. Tout le monde, x3, l'équipe, x3, l'équipe.
Yes, Amélie, merci. Tais-toi. Tu te tais, gang. Faut ramasser des x5 pour le Big Battle. Faut le gagner, ce match-là. Let's go, tout le monde ensemble. Vous êtes capable, gang. Je le sais que vous êtes capable, Esti. Vous me l'avez montré souvent.
Oui, Nick a dit tais-toi. Tout le monde ensemble. x3, 10 secondes de x3.
Just for this, I'm gonna make twice.
On est à côté de Bouchard, gang. On est à côté de Bouchard.
You see, we did 141k.
Sniper. On pourra peut-être plus parler, gang. Sniper qui ferme sa gueule, tabarnak. Bien dit, Nick, ferme ta gueule.
Oui, ta gueule. Let's go, Samili. Merci, mon boy. Yes, Esti, tabarnak. Oui, Esti, oui. Let's go, la gang. Esti, vous êtes sa coche, man. Merci beaucoup, tout le monde. Ça fait du bien de vous voir, man. Esti, que je suis content de vous voir en soir, gang. Calisse que ça fait du bien. Merci, Robert. Merci, tout le monde, man. Je suis content que vous soyez là. Je suis content, man. C'est rien de gros, mais Chris, juste de voir que j'ai du soutien avec vous autres, gang. Je suis content, man. Tu sais que j'avais peur que ma fille me laisse tomber, man. Ça me ferait tellement chier, man. Hey, décalisse de l'écran! Go, décalisse! Charlier, je te le dirai pas 2 fois, là. Tu vas débarquer chez vous, me péter la tête dans ton armoire. Décalisse! Hey, regardez ça, gang. Ça, c'est Charlier. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, gros Chris d'imbécile? T'as l'air d'un primate qui a pas évolué à 65.
Je peux pas parler, l'équipe.
Aïe, justement, décalisse! Wouhou! Merci, Samili. Il a l'air d'un primate non évolué. On dirait que c'est encore l'homme de Néandertal, le gars à côté. Chris de Mongol. Puis après ça se fait gifter, ce monde-là. Ben oui!
Jaloux.
Hey, arrête de parler, mec, je t'ai dit. On t'entend parler.
T'es un malade, toi.
Réfléchis plus, ta gueule!
Mais toi, gros, je suis pas sur mon esti, man, je te dis, gros. Commence pas, man.
Ta gueule! Ta gueule! Si!
Free defense upgrade.
Arrête de réfléchir, gros, je vais te tuer, man! Gros, je te le dis. T'es calisse! Charlier, t'es calisse! jure, man, si tu... T'es Chris! Arrête de faire des mouvements de lèvres. Pas le but, tais-toi! Ça sert à rien de doigter le vide, Big. Ça donnera rien. Pow! Let's go, Sammy!
Boom, Diamond. Diamond again. Diamond. Diamond.
Abonnez-vous à Danny aussi. Ouais, MVP mon Danny tantôt, man. Bon, comment tu vas, mon loup? x3 l'équipe, x3 vos premiers cadeaux. Comment gang? On y pète ces wins là en commençant à 4 minutes et demie. Tu dis qu'on va pas parler. On dit en commençant là, il parlera plus. Il joue à ça.
Guys, dans le premier speed que là, si vous jouez, il ne pourra plus parler. On a déjà atteint. Vous savez quoi faire, il faut y fermer la gueule de là, gang. Tu peux déjà lancer quelque chose, ça va y fermer à la oui, ça y est, let's go!
Yo, c'est une calice de tête.
Yes! Oui, on garde nos points.
Prend damage.
Ça prend une galaxie, je peux plus parler.
Ta gueule! Oh, je te le répéterai pas une autre fois, man. Ferme ta crise de gueule. Parce que je te le jure, Big. C'est pas un coup de bouteille, tu vas voir, c'est une claque sa gueule, Big. Non, y'a pas de snipe. Tu fermes ta gueule. Hey, mon esti, je vais te geler, quoi. Regarde-moi autrement, man. Regarde-moi autrement, Big. Big, je te le dis, Big. Big, arrête de me regarder, man. Hey, pas là-bas! Ah ouais, là-bas! Ah, jouer là-bas!
Je regarde si la belle bulle.
Ferme ta gueule, gros, t'as pas le droit de faire. T'as tes crises dedans. Ferme ta gueule, Bill. Toi et ta gueule, Canadien, des calices! Yes, sir! On active ça pour une crisse la volée, même. C'est une crise de chaudier de merde. Let's go, la gang! 3 points, man. Non, là, toi, t'arrêtes, gros. Arrête, je te le dis, man. Hey!
Danny, s'il te plaît, fou.
Watch les gros, watch les gros. Ta gueule, ta gueule. Je te demande pas à personne. C'est merci, Sammy. Il nous manque 2 points. Il nous manque 2 points, gang. On est ensemble, si je vais mettre la tête sur la tête. Let's go! Merci tout le monde. Ah,
There you go.
we're back, gang. We're back, man. Charlie, ça, c'est ta tête. Je te défonce la tête, mon Christ.
With a free defense upgrade, what I'm gonna be able to do,
Ferme ta gueule.
I'm gonna be able to do everything that I need. Defense, health regen, health. With a free attack upgrade, I'm hoping for damage, straight up damage, because every single time I do damage with life steal. This is phenomenal.
Ah, ça fait du bien. Est-ce que ça fait du bien? Pouvoir me repéter à la botte un peu. Calisse que ça fait du bien. Il ferme la gueule pour pouvoir dire ce qu'on pense. Ah, je sais que c'est plaisant. Oui. Je sais que ça fait du bien.
Pas eu, man. Comment ça?
Ferme ta gueule, Big. Let's go, gang. Tout est triplé, man. Tout est une rince. Une hostie de grosse rince. C'est jeudi, c'est Battle, gang. Inscrivez-vous. L'événement, il est dans ma bio en haut. Ta gueule, Big.
Mais c'est même pas à toi que je parle.
Pas parler, faut que tu fermes ta crise de gueule, Big. T'as plus le droit de parler ici. Cale ta crise de canette. C'est ça, c'est ça. Ah ouais, glu, 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 glu. Oubliez pas, gang, toutes les fois 3, c'est le temps de monter le score. Regarde-moi pas, Big. Décollisse! Qu'est-ce que tu fais, là? Checkez-vous le Oompa autour du saut de steak, ça fait d'elle. Décollisse! Et ça fait du bien, même si tu fermes la gueule. Calisse que ça fait du bien! Oui! Ninja, ça va être correct, c'est un Ninja Turtle lui esti, mais mets les 3 Turtles ensemble à la grosseur de Beden qui te fasse gueule, le petit BD. Salut Didier, salut Eric, c'est tellement drôle quand il se fait jouer, moi aussi j'aime ça. Salut Marie Chantal. Hey, calme-toi, tu pleurais quand Danick t'a fait de l'intimidation la semaine passée. Hey, la wa, level 12. Retourne dans tes mines, ferme ta gueule. Ta gueule! Qu'est-ce que t'es fait? Toi ta gueule, le gros, je te le jure, même. Ton internet de Wish. Il est avec ExploreNet, c'est sûr. Yes, sir, mon petit.
Representando bem match.
Don't blink. Esse banho.
Je le prends en arrière.
Mets le pain d'épices. Non. Il est sensible, il va pleurer. T'es-tu sensible? Hein? Bon, parce qu'on est en train de t'exploser la rondelle, là. Faites attention, gang, au fenêtre, ça peut monter vite 3000, là. Ils sont capables en esti, là. Salut, Max.
En anglais, si je te fais de la musique en français.
Une autre victoire. Let's go, on est rendu à 3 street, man.
3 victoires, gang. Fuck, c'est pas grave.
Sammy
Tout le
Lippel,
monde va capoter, gang. On est 130 esti dans le building. Il me reste pour 2-3 matchs. 2 matchs peut-être environ.
let's go! MVP Sammy, merci Robert, merci Sam, merci Raph. Merci les tapoteurs. Sammy, t'as un x5 de plus, t'es rendu à combien, mon boy? Faut en ramasser une chier, man, pour le Big Bateau. Wouh! Lui qui pleure. Je vais faire ça si on fait un score en haut.
J'ai besoin de ça. J'ai besoin qu'on fasse la gueule.
Il faudrait que t'ailles au moins 5.
utiliser le x3, gang. Je suis tanné de pas parler. Je suis tanné, man. On y
4
crie,
minutes
c'est vrai.
30,
C'est
on se porte la gueule, gang. Je pourrais plus parler sinon. 4 minutes 30, je pourrais plus parler. Faut monter le score. Drette là, gang. Profitez du premier x3. Une galaxie, c'est 3000. Si on en met 3, c'est 9000 de exact.
I'm gonna have to increase my critical chance
x3, let's go.
to do a little bit of critical. Coin per wave.
Let's go, gang. Tout le monde ensemble.
On est capable. Toi, fais ta crise de gueule.
J'ai plus le droit de parler, gang.
Tout le monde ensemble. Je pense que c'était clair, hein? Ta gueule, man. Tout le monde ensemble, l'équipe. On peut y casser, man. S'il vous plaît, man. J'ai confiance en vous autres. Laissez-y nous voler, man.
Try to do as much damage as possible in critical. Then we heal more.
Oui, gastronomique! Attends, comment tu dis ton nom? Gaston Quick! Gaston, Gaston Max! Tu sais, c'est ça de moins pour aller rattraper Bouchard. Il est top 39, on est top 40, on est à 3.4 là, du premier Québécois. Bouchard, le premier Québécois Bouchard, c'est cœur, hein?
I want your things in my room.
On a réussi à le rattraper, même grâce à Danny, puis là, on a eu après un peu de Kyle, puis tout ça, man. Puis là, Gaston Quick, qui est là. Tout le monde, McGreg, what's up? How are you, brother?
How are you, brother?
Let's go, gang, on active ça.
3 personnes avec une rose. Triple ball with the roses, guys, everybody.
Oh, ta gueule, là. Tu parles pas en anglais, ta gueule, là.
Oui, Esti, 08. Oui, Gaston Quick, Esti. Il y a manqué. Oui, mon dieu. Tiens, mon Esti chien. Emmanuel, thank you, man. Let's fucking go. Chris, c'est ça sur le bord de la botte, man. Il me reste pas beaucoup de matchs à faire, puis après ça, j'en reviens vers minuit ou un peu avant, tout dépendamment. Vers 1h30, sûrement. Un petit peu avant le ring qui recommence. On va pas. Mais je suis là, cette nuit de minuit à 2 sûrement.
C'est ça, gang, je peux pas parler.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fois 2, fois 3, fois 3, fois 3, fois 3 l'équipe. Oui, Gaston, quick, let's go! Ferme ta gueule, pédale! Ok, il y a trop win! On a besoin d'aide, oui, un check de John, il fait que besoin d'aide, il y a trop win, puis on est à 4 là dépassés, Bouchard, le premier Québécois. Tout le monde ensemble, s'il vous plaît. Tout le monde ensemble, en forme, mon chat, t'as vu mon 08? Utilisez le x3, utilisez le x3. Utilisez le x3, l'équipe, on est 122. Personne qui veut gagner. Merci à tout le monde qui tapote, utilisez le x3. Oui, NG! Oh, c'est nouveau, ça! Un petit pina colada, oui, mon Gaston, oui, let's go!
Oh.
Faut pas lâcher, on est à quoi de Bouchard? 3 cas de Bouchard, gang. 3 cas, man. Non, non, tu tentes ta crise de gueule. Thank you, man. 3 cas de dépasser Bouchard qui dépasse notre gueule. Faut pas laisser Bouchard là avant que je finisse. Let's go, il reste 2 matchs avant de se terminer environ. Puis après ça, j'aurai à 11h30 pour 24. J'espère qu'il y a du monde qui va être debout pour m'attendre, hein, parce que moi, je vous attends impatiemment.
À quelle heure tu fermes ça?
Dans 2 matchs.
Crise de poubelle.
En 2 matchs.
Quoi, poubelle?
Faut que j'aille torcher un peu, faut que j'aille me laver, faut que j'aille manger, man, mon souper s'en vient aussi. Nous ensemble, s'il vous plaît. Je vais revenir à 11h30. On a fait de quoi de bien, man? Ben, de bien. On est à 1h30, 51 ans, faut le prendre comme ça. Ça a été du là.
Ouais, faites mon win, guys. Ça fait chier.
Tout le monde a famille. Ça me fait chier, man. Tout le monde ensemble, everybody. Done for rats. On est pas chaque galaxie, c'est une participation pour des AirPods Pro qu'on fait tirer dimanche à 9h30 avant de commencer les
Ouais, faites attention, gang, c'est des fake AirPods.
Vous êtes jaloux parce que vous n'êtes pas dans le moyen de vous en acheter, vous autres. Mais d'où la veut qu'on dépense Bouchard? On est à 2.7. Il va capoter, mais vous allez me dire qu'on peut dépasser, man. C'est sûr, faut que je filme. Mais oui, mon frosty, man. le monde ensemble, brand new, ils sont scellés en plus, brand new dans le box, c'est style. Fait que let's do it, man. Ça, il y en a que ça l'intéresse, une Galaxy, c'est une participation, 2 millions à 5K, c'est 7 participations. Sinon, j'en vends aussi, man. 180 la paire, ceux qui sont intéressés. Let's fucking go. Vous pouvez payer 475 pièces la paire.
Ça vaut même pas ça, c'est des faux! C'est des copies qui viennent de tard!
Est-ce que tu vas t'acheter? Ça doit être fait tout sur toi est fait. Moi, c'est du vrai, tout sur moi est vrai, mais oublie.
Oublie, man.
Non, il ferme ta gueule, même si tu fermes sa gueule, fais juste fermer ta gueule. Fais juste fermer ta crise de gueule. Merci Gaston, beaucoup, tu peux apprécier le film. Sniper.
There's nothing.
Eh ben non, faut pas.
Tiens, mon cul, man.
T'amènes, baby.
Il est menteur, il est arnaqueur, ça va. La roue va tourner, gang. Je vais laisser le temps aller, mais la roue va tourner. À part le fait qu'il aime ses donateurs, c'est faux. Moi, je le sais. Merci.
Non, j'ai des amis mes donateurs, man. J'ai du respect, man. J'ai du crise de respect, non, mon prosti, man. Sinon, j'irais le reporter directement.
Des feintes, c'est des
On s'en
feintes.
fout trop l'équipe.
C'est des feintes.
Des feintes, man, des feintes. On va te montrer des feintes que ça fait, on va te repéter, mon pote.
Gang, je peux pas.
Oui, Jojo, what the fuck? Jojo, let's go, Jojo.
On va aller mettre le quotidien. Le gars là, il ramasse du cash comme de l'eau.
2.2. Je vais aller de. Mais tout le monde dit ça. Je vais aller. Ça aussi, il a dit ça aujourd'hui tantôt. Je vais aller faire ça aussi. Non, mais vous allez faire des meilleures vidéos que moi quand je donne. Moi, je suis là, je montre ce que j'achète, je montre la facture, je montre combien que j'ai fait en live, esti, pour mettre le même montant à sa facture. J'ai tout montré. Mais ça, c'est du lot. Le live que j'ai fait ça, j'avais ramassé 357 balles. Mais j'ai mis 357 balles, plus j'ai acheté un 100 pièces de ma poche qu'on a fait 457 balles d'épicerie que j'avais faite, même. Ça, c'est du love, man. Ça monte du cœur à bonne place. C'est pas qu'il a été pendant 2 semaines. C'est pas qu'il a été pendant 2-3 semaines, un mois pour aller leur faire une épicerie, un coup de 2-3 000. Hey. Moi, j'avais quitté un live pour ça, même qu'on avait ramassé 357 balles, puis j'avais mis 100 pièces de mes poches. Boum! Ça dans le temps que j'étais moins cassé, j'avais les moyens de mettre 100 pièces.
Les achetés ou tes AirPods?
Au eBay, man. Au Best Buy.
Au eBay.
Best Buy.
C'est la facture? C'est la facture de tes AirPods?
Non, j'ai plus la facture, man. Ça fait gros, ça fait un mois ici que j'ai remis dans ma story, man. Fait que non, j'ai plus la facture.
Il faut, gang, c'est des gens qui prennent la facture. Hey, gars, ça va être dur pour toi.
Moi, le monde qui m'en a acheté ont été totalement satisfaits. Que des beaux commentaires que je mets dans mes stories tout le temps. Je suis la merde. Je suis la crise de merde.
Ouais, moi, oh, c'est des souvenirs.
I want your things in my room. My apologies.
Let's fucking go, gang. Dernier match inside après ça. J'allais souper, man. Let's go, man. J'arrive vers 11h30. 11h30 environ, minuit, maximum minuit si je retarde. Mais vers 11h30, j'ai essayé d'être là.
Ils t'ont coûté combien chez Best Buy?
Ça s'ouvre. J'ai pas compris.
Ils t'ont coûté combien chez Best Buy?
375.
Ça t'a coûté combien pour les 4 fois?
375 à part taxe, ils m'ont venu à 475 quasiment avec les taxes.
Ok, pour 4 fois.
Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire l'autre part? T'es un esti de cornet, toi, le bon gars. Dans les sites, puis après, tu vas jouer contre moi, t'es un écœurant.
Ah, c'est t'as dit comment
Même toi, toi. Oh, Jojo avec la baleine! Niveau 27, Jojo! Jojo avec la baleine!
Merci,
Jojo, ça fait 2 participations, Jojo, man. Let's go, Jojo, man. Jojo, en tout cas, les deux, man, esti. Fuck you, man.
J'apprécie, man.
C'est un autre game, mais oui, mais il ferme pas sa gueule. Jojo, 0-2-0-19. Yo.
Ouais, ça te tente que je fasse les tiens, tes tailleurs, le camp?
Boum! On l'a-tu dépassé le style bouchon? On était pas loin, man. Ah non, on est encore 40 puis 39. On est à 60 points.
C'est ça que je me dis, t'es débile.
60 points, man. Jojo, 22 participations, man. Come on, gang. 60 points de bouchon, gang. C'est le dernier match. Let's go, man. Oui, Jojo avec la money gun, on l'a dépassé. On est premier Québécois. Premier Québécois, man. Top 39, let's go. Allez dire à Bouchon qu'on l'a passé, gang. Allez dire à Bouchon qu'on l'a passé, on est premiers Québécois. Mais moi, faut que je fasse après, là. Ok, c'est sûr qu'il va finir devant moi. Là, il y a 2 heures encore pour finir devant moi. C'est pour ça que je vais essayer d'en faire une petite demi-heure avant de Ricky à 11h30 pour qu'on essaie de le pousser voir s'il est pas trop loin, là. Sinon, c'est pas grave. À minuit, on va tout péter dans le nouveau ring. C'est rendu ça, maintenant. On est venu fort à minuit dans le nouveau ring, man. Il le sait. Il surveille. Ah, il surveille, il sait. Ah, ouais, Marie-Hélène, il regarde mon ranking, hein. Il est jaloux, mon chien. Il regarde mon ranking. Parce qu'ici, on n'est pas des faibles, esti. Ouais, c'est une journée à 104 cas. Pas 105 cas quand même, on n'a pas à pleurer. C'est pas quand même, j'ai fait 700 ans. Non, j'ai commencé mon ranking tantôt. Là, j'ai fait 55 cas. Je suis fucking heureux, mais est-ce que tu restes ingrat, même? Ouais. Tout le monde ensemble, la famille. Non, c'est pas aujourd'hui ma fête, c'est long. On va faire une petite dernière le temps que je ramasse. Ah, une petite dernière sur le side, question. On va lui donner une chance d'essayer de péter mes 2 wins. Oh, le gars, il est ingrat, man. Merci Frosty MVP, merci Foxy Queen, merci.
Toi, t'es ingrat, tu dis pas merci quand le monde te donne des gifts. Lui, ici.
Il est imbu de sa personne, ce gars-là. Ça me lève le cœur, man, de voir ça. 105 gars, gang 5, c'est 700$, man. Oh, pas si peu. Pas si peu. Voyons donc, bro. Ce point-là, on va les garder pour le. La minuit, on va tomber mercredi. Ça va être le lendemain des battles, là. À minuit, on tombe mercredi. Il reste une journée. Il reste juste mercredi. Demain, là, dans le fond, à partir de minuit, pour ramasser des x5. À minuit, je suis là. On va ramasser du plein de x5. Fait que si vous voulez des x5, là, venez à minuit faire un tour un peu avec une coupe de cas de chasse, gang, puis vous allez gagner des x5. Ça me lève le cœur. Je ne sais pas, inscrivez-vous dans ma bio, gang, pour le Big Battle de jeudi, si vous voulez pas le manquer, là. C'est dans ma bio, tu cliques sur ma photo dans ma bio, tu t'inscris, tu reçois une notification de 10 minutes avec le Big Battle. Merci la Québécoise pour le qualité, je fais plaisir. Je sais pas, le redneck. Ok, t'es où dans le ranking, mon Wario?
Voilà.
Wario a pris le bon du vide, puis Max Boy, quand il est revenu en Max Boy, 6 mois, le ranking a aidé. Il compte les itinérants pour se remplir les poches, je sais plus ça. Il va voir pour lui. Fais attention à ta réponse, là, mon estigame. Let's go, guys, on va écrire ça sur le bord de la map. Petit dernier match, après ça, j'en vais vers 11h30. Il y a tout le monde qui est là, même vers 11h30, minuit, mais que je reviens, là, pour le jouer. Il y a tout le monde qui est là, la télé. On a besoin de tout le monde. Moi, je l'ai dit, ce mois-ci, je pousse encore. Voyagez. Ouais, Voyagez, t'as 29. Ah, ouais, t'as tellement. C'est vrai, j'avais oublié ça, là. Non, il est pas top 29. C'est qui dit? 3 points, man, come on! Ouais, il est pas top 29, man. Non, non, imagine, le talon, t'as même pas rentré la speed. Ah, j'ai oublié de me muter, là. Ah, non, il est pas top 29, man. Ah, merci la Québécoise, merci Marie-Hélène. On gagne un manque, là. Il faut pas qu'on fasse même, on lui donne raison à ce gros bang-là. Puis à Danick aussi, puis à tous les autres, faut les casser, même. En les pétant, le monde, ils sont découragés, puis ils leur donnent plus. C'est le truc. Let's go, gang. C'est même pas 2 roses, man. C'est quoi, tout? C'est détente. Je vais essayer de faire des gros vélos. Merci. What's up, mon Jesse? Gang, ce dernier match, Yann. Après ça, je reviens vers 11h30, minuit. Sûrement vers 11h30 plus, man. Je l'avais. Quand t'as eu des fois, ça pas petit peu. Bon, mais c'est une grosse crise de maçonneuse batteuse, là. Let's fucking go. Moi, j'ai une traite, man, à finir, là. Moi, j'ai dit, ce mois-ci, je poussais, man. Je me couche tard, man. Il y a des 2-3 heures du matin, man. À tous les soirs que je fais, quasiment, man. Mais donc, j'ai pas le choix. Faut que je pousse pour la chance un peu, là. Je suis tanné de recevoir des 2 millions qu'on récompense. J'en veux des 4-5, là. Let's fucking go, on pousse, man. Oui, Jojo, t'es dans le bas. On est encore premier Québécois, let's go. Gang, c'est le temps de te prendre si vous me supportez avant que je fasse. Il reste 15 secondes de x3, man. 15 secondes de x dessus, les gars. T'as que le Québécois avec le petit dos là. C'est ridicule, man.
Ouais, je suis en train de faire de l'over pour aider en ce moment. C'est un gros overtime de job. J'essaie d'aller faire le même montant que ta fille aujourd'hui, c'est dur. C'est dur, mon gars. Il chiale encore, il chiale tout le temps, gars, Christy. Il chiale, tu sais, il dit à quel c'est la mère qui chiale, il chiale.
T'as le front au milieu de la tête, le gros, t'es sérieux? T'as du front tout le tour de la tête?
Ah ouais, le BS m'accepterait pas moi, là. J'ai travaillé fort dans ma vie. M'accepterait pas. Vu que j'ai travaillé trop fort, je reçois des coups trop forts.
Très con. Merci Emmanuel pour ton cœur d'équipe.
Hey tout le monde, faites attention, les peuvent sniper ça, Galaxy, là. Ils peuvent sniper ça.
Ah. You dropped your phone, dumbass. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. I want you out of my room, I miss you. All of this.
Merci The Real Pat pour le cœur d'équipe, c'est gentil. Je suis en train de me demander, gang, est-ce que le monde ne joue pas de même pour attendre au Big Battle ou si vraiment le monde il. Ah oui, mon chat. Cléo. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Je suis en train de me demander si le monde il attend pas le Big Battle pour jouer, si vraiment le monde va laisser tomber quasiment tout. Dans toutes les expos qu'il y a sur moi présentement. C'est ça que je suis en train de me demander. Hein? Miaou miaou? 10 miaou si on va gagner le Big Battle. 10 miaou si on va gagner le Big Battle, Big. C'est ça que je pensais. On va se faire décrocher. Je pense pas de Real Pat, honnêtement. Je suis sceptique. Je pense pas, honnêtement. J'ai comme vraiment le feeling qu'avec les expos qui circulent live, je vais me faire rincer à ma fête, man. Ça fait chier pour vrai. Hey, je sais pas si Samouraï va être là. Allô?
Allô? Ah, la caisse est encore. Non, il est pas rouge. Ben, ça va? Je reste à te dire bonjour. Je reste à te dire bonjour. Ouais, mais je voulais que tu me le dises. C'est moi qui jusqu'à temps qu'ils me disent bonjour aussi. Ben, merci. Passe une belle soirée. Puis bon bateau. Puis ma blonde ici, elle va dire passe une belle soirée.
Bonne soirée à vous autres.
Ok, merci.
Pour être honnête, je crois que la plateforme est rendue virale à l'envers. Ouais, clairement. C'est ridicule, gang. C'est rendu que Charlier fait la palette. Bouchard fait la palette. Moi, je suis rendu à terre. On m'expose partout. La map de repart. La routine, quoi?
Kenny.
La routine.
Mmm. Mmm.
Bonne nuit.
Mmm.
On expose le passé, Flo. Le monde expose le passé, il expose ce que j'ai fait avant. Ça vient.
After that, I'm gonna have two videos.
Je vais faire ce que je veux. Si j'ai pas envie d'aller travailler, j'irai pas faire ta crise de gueule comme les soirs. T'as-tu compris ça? Ouais.
I'm gonna have 2 more episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine to do. That's pretty much it.
Ah ouais, puis il en fait pas juste un peu du cash, le Queen Bouchard, il en fait une chier, là. Oh, Christ que oui. Fait de l'argent comme de l'eau, Bouchard, en ce moment. Est-ce que ouais, plus? Ben, regarde. Ouais, moi avec, j'étais en train de remonter, gang, là, j'avais pogné un pic de feu, là. J'étais en train de tomber, man, il n'y a plus rien, le monde ne vient plus. Je reprends une grosse débarque.
Il ne reste que quelques minutes à ma vie. Depuis quelques heures, je sens que je faiblis. Mon frère est mort hier au milieu du désert. De la terre. On m'avait déjà dit quand j'étais un enfant ce qu'avait l'air le monde il y a très très longtemps.
Je pense qu'au Big Battle, je fais même pas 10 mètres. Puis ça, c'est beau 10 mètres.
Tu 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 tu.
Je vais me faire ridiculiser puis je vais faire rire de moi toute la soirée. Qu'est-ce que ça sent? La visibilité, les likes seulement. J'ai battu avec Charlie Quinn, il m'a battu toute la soirée. Non, The Real Bat, c'est pas ça qui va arriver, je suis pas mal sûr.
So now I got 3,000. So that's 3,000. That's a life steal is 4.45. Let's say 4.
Qu'est-ce que tu dis? Oui, mais même en Big Battle, on va se faire rincer. Ils vont me casser comme
4% of 3,000 is how much? Is my apologies. It's 120
ça recommence comme avant, fait qu'il a oublié.
per hit.
Big Battle est dans la merde, j'ai le goût de le canceller même. Ouais, une défaite, on va tomber à 2. Je vous le dis, gang, je suis pas mal sûr qu'on se fait rincer au Big Battle. Je veux pas vous faire chier, là, mais. Je vais me faire ridiculiser pour ma fête. C'est vraiment nice. Non, il a pas passé, c'est ça ton message. Tu veux m'écrire au écrivain privé, je vais le checker, mais je finisse mon live. Hey, attaque pas mon pied, toi, petite fille. Tu fais là.
How free Jen?
De valeur, man, on était sur une bonne lancée, ça allait bien nos affaires, man. Puis justement, ça allait bien, les comptes explosent, on va aimer ça. Quand tu parles d'eux qui font de l'argent quand toi aussi t'en fais. Je fais pas d'argent, ça sent. Depuis une semaine, là, je me fais exposer, je me fais traiter comme un chien, puis je me fais envoyer chier par tout le monde. Je fais pas une scène, ça.
No, well, no.
Va voir mes stats sur tes clics. Puis de qui je parle qui fait de l'argent, ça sent. J'ai pas critiqué Demoiselle, à ce que je sache, si tu penses que c'est ça, j'ai pas critiqué personne de l'autre. Je sais pas pourquoi tu viens de dire ça. Je parle de Danick et Charlier. Je parle pas des autres. Pourquoi tu parles des demoiselles? De quoi tu parles? J'ai pas parlé des demoiselles, c'est quoi la chose, man? Tu parles de Charlier et de Bouchard. Est-ce que vous êtes des haters et vous me tapez ses nerfs? Je vais vous bloquer toute la gang, je vais encore aller. Ben, où tu vois que je fais de l'argent d'abord, ça sent. Check mes stats, là, sur TechLead, là. Viens me dire que je fais du cash, là. En 2 jours, j'ai fait 20$. Gros cash. En ce moment, là, parce que tu m'as dit d'aller travailler et de fermer ma gueule, mais tu sais, ça va être des calices. Ah, c'est incroyable ce qu'il y a de sensite, là. Puis le monde, là, pourquoi ils veulent plus m'inviter, gang, là, c'est qu'ils se font exposer.
And now?
Mais ça sert de qui je parle des autres qui font de l'argent. Charlier pis Bouchard, tu trouves ça normal, toi, qu'ils fassent autant d'argent, ces astuces deux crapules-là? Viens me dire que ça a du sens d'Annick Bouchard, qui fait semblant d'être itinérant pis d'avoir une scène pour quitter le monde, qui fasse autant de cash en ce moment. En disant que c'est pour son album. Quand il va pas la faire, il va se doper, il va boire. Pareil comme Charlier. C'est lucide, ça. C'est correct. Moi, je parle d'aller faire un estidac de bon cœur, aller donner aux itinérants, même qui mangent pas. Je vais aller acheter une coupe de pizza pour aller leur donner des pointes dans la rue pour qu'ils mangent. Leur acheter peut-être des petits gants, des petits trucs parce que c'est l'automne qui arrive, tu sais. Puis moi, on me crache dans la face. Les autres avec leur faux concours, tout. C'est très cool.
Is everything done? Yeah? Okay.
On s'en parlera un moment donné. Il est où, Charrier? Il est fermé, Vince-Bourg. Ah, mouche-toi. Hey, si t'es pas content de sa rallye, tu peux changer de live. T'es pas obligé d'être ici, hein? Je vais faire ce que je veux dans mon live. Check, écoute ça. Hein? Des câlisses. Salut, moi, Cam. Pourquoi, Vince? Tu voulais faire décharrier, quoi? Ah, bouchon, ça part. On va se faire rien, ça.
Tu vas faire quoi? Non, c'est... Justin, ça va, man? Hey, on est 260.
Tu voudrais essayer quelqu'un, mon Vince, là, puis ça, c'est une bonne opportunité. Ça serait fort.
Ah non, c'est pas Max Boy. Tu vas me faire dépenser encore. Ok. Lui, il est en train de convaincre son directeur que moi, je suis une bonne raison de mettre du cash encore. Yo, hey, on a un x3, t'es le premier cadeau, on le casse. La prochaine, c'est un mio. À moins qu'ils veulent pas. Hey, on est top 40.
J'ai le mieux, gang, je veux même pas l'entendre. Fait que faites ce que vous voulez, gang. Moi, je m'en crisse. J'ai juste parti un match pour partir un match. Si vous voulez le péter, vous le faites. Si vous voulez pas, vous le faites pas. Ben, good. Ça va être demain, master. Je vais plus demander rien à personne. Je vais laisser le monde jouer s'ils veulent jouer.
Ça fait cash.
Gros, 1500 points! Wouh! Hey, je vais mettre mon téléphone ici.
Je vois juste Pascal, le pasteur aussi, Eric. Gang, ça nous prend 3 points. 3 points pour accuser son est capable de...
Salut à toi. 1, 2, 3, 4, pom. Pas de ramen. Inks-le. Puis mon portefeuille aussi. Pour le métro. Hey, let's go chez Max. Ah ouais, t'as pas de D6, tu man. Let's go chez Max. Je veux que ça fasse un gros bateau, là. Il y a de la misère en calvaire. J'ai du ressentiment dans le sang.
Pas de la rage dans une cage. Oh man, ouais. J'ai toujours le goût de me faire fuir dans les moments les plus pires.
Pour vrai, je suis pas de musique. Je suis pas de musique. C'est la première bulle en haut, là. Elle a pas 400 abonnés. Il en manque 20, tu sais. Il en manque 20. La première, là, on est 300. Je veux voir la première bulle monter à 400, là. Demain. Tu te poses pas de questions, abonne-toi, là. Je veux voir la première. Ben, hier, on a pété pas mal, Max. Il a racheté peut-être 4-5 fois hier. Oui, pasteur. Là, hey, abonnez-vous à la première bulle. Ben non!
C'est pas lui.
Pascal va le faire, le squid.
Ça, j'en suis pas.
Oh, reste pas à toi, man.
On va faire gentil avec Danick.
Tu vas avoir des cœurs pour la première liste. Ah ouais. Salut Will. Yo, ça va être épique ça. Pour de vrai. Hey, on a un pas de foot.
On va Rosalie.
Pascal de le cassé.
Merci à Jean Spurrier avec
Hey, Pascal. Ah, il te l'a cassé. T'avais rien à dire.
Vous avez-tu vu comment il gagne? Ça me prendra un bébé lion pour le rattraper. Un bébé lion qu'on l'accoterait.
Les 2 minutes, bébé. Ben, il arrive dans 2 minutes, c'est pour ça que je disais ça. 2 minutes, bébé. Ah, là, il reste 1 minute.
Je prendrai un bébé lion, gagne qu'on aura une chance.
Mais ça a joué fort longtemps, par exemple. C'est des feux d'artifice. Ah, pour là, j'en sais. Faites attention, l'impression qu'il va y dropper un lion.
De quoi tu parles?
Es-tu avec Curly?
Je l'avais fait.
Ouais, c'est ça, pourquoi qu'il te lance ça, là? Tu méritais juste ça, quoi. Yo, on est 300, t'es... Hey, abonne-toi à Pascal à la première, je veux voir monter Pascal à 4800, t'es... 4800.
Merci à toutes.
Je veux voir des cœurs pour Pascal, team. Abonne-toi à la première bulle qui est là. Ici.
Ouais, ça va vraiment pas fort vos affaires de ce temps-ci, gang. On est en train de tomber d'aplomb, là. Merci,
Damn!
Merci, Burley. C'est apprécié. Merci beaucoup. MVP à Burley.
3-5, on peut-tu marquer MVP Pascal? MVP Pascal?
Il y a le fait du montateur, tu vois, il prend pas ça. Il fait de la grosse argent, là, ça lui manque.
On a un fois 5.
C'est Danny Bouchard!
Ben oui, ça va? Hey, on a un fois 5.
110. 110.
MVP Pasteur, ben oui. Ben non, tu me lances un vidéo, yo, respect. Ben non. Hein, c'est qui me l'a... Tu me l'as lancé trop vite. Pasteur, on sera... Ah, c'est pas grave. On sera à King Smith, par exemple, mon malade. Je vois les cœurs pour Pascal. Pour Pasteur, excusez.
Station Place d'Armes.
Faites attention de ne pas trop lancer, là, c'est des plans qui descendent à Montréal. Je dirais pas, là, tu sais. Ça a l'air qu'il mesure 6 pieds et quelques.
Good.
Non, mais c'est vrai. Yo, ça me fait rire, hein. Ethan! Sonic, respect. Hey, téléchargez TikTok. Hey, tout le monde, téléchargez TikTok. Puis fuck le drama, y'a un TikTok. Hey, on réussit. Pascal! Yo, on est top 30 live, on s'en va l'octobre à soir. Oh, ouais. C'est ça, on va sur une plateforme, ça, gars. Max, tu parles pas ben, pourtant je t'ai pas muté.
Ouch.
Faudrait qu'il danse. Ben, ouais, si tu danses un peu, ça va bien aller.
Anteriormente. We made some space today and yesterday, which is great.
Ben, s'il prend semblant de sourire un peu en même temps, il passe.
Anteriormente.
Fru, il a l'air sur la barre. Il a l'air sur la barre, tu parles pas, man. Tes dents qui claquent un peu tranquillement. Carole a trouvé ça, des pas qui tuent. Il est fru, Ben ouais. D'après moi, il est dans qui grince.
Heal with lifesteal as much as possible.
Attention, on va sniper quelque chose dans le 3-3. Faites attention, on va 3 gang, faites attention. On sniper de quoi de solide.
Shit, this is nuts, bro.
Max, tu t'appelais pas Dédé?
Le Pablo, je dis rien que c'est lui qui cache l'autre bord.
Il disait pas qu'il s'appelait Dédé l'autre fois?
C'est rien, gars, qui sont bon d'aller. Qu'est-ce que je voulais?
Bah, qu'est-ce que...
Comment ça va, Jay, en passant?
Tu mesures combien? Tu mesures 5 pieds 9, genre? 5 pieds 8 et demi, 5 pieds 9, 5 pieds 10, quoi.
Health. Just upgrade health because I got so many ways to heal.
Salut. Ouais, ça fait 3 jours qu'il me pète, puis après, Maxime Charté. Connaissez-vous Jay, vous autres? Je pense que vous connaissez pas Jay, hein? Moi, je connais Jay, vous autres, vous connaissez Jay? Non, hein? Parce que Pasteur, il fait pas le poids contre Jay, moi, je vous le dis tout de suite. Mais pas du tout. Si Jay décide de jouer, vous allez chier à terre en tabarnak, je vous le jure. 5000 points pour Jay, là, c'est de la petite bière. Faites bien attention.
On se demandait s'il allait jouer.
I'm always out of storage. This is insane.
Bien, abonne-toi à toutes les personnes qui supportent Pascal. On peut s'abonner à Pascal sur le team. Hey, baby. Télécharge TikTok. Sinon, on va travailler.
Move.
C'est sûr que oui, Jay se la fermera en tabarnak. Merci Pascal, même si t'es avec Yannick. Merci les tapoteurs, merci tout le monde.
Move to SD card.
On veut-tu marquer MVP Pasteur? Puis s'abonner à Pascal? Puis à la deuxième aussi.
Mais t'es pas obligé de faire ça, là. C'est pas cher quand même, mon gars.
Then move that to files.
Puis Pascal, merci à toi.
Need some space.
À l'Oiseau Bleu, à Périvard, à Xavier, à Jax, à Appelé. Gang, premier cadeau, il faut à 3 teams.
By the way, resistance is.
Ah, on est en avant de lui. Ah, ça y est, gang, c'est grossé. Ça y est, il est en arrière de nous autres. C'est nous autres les meilleurs à chaque jour à cette heure. Lover, merci. Gang, on fait des tirs.
On se laisse du temps.
Hey, à part pleurer, tu m'envoies du chien à cette heure. Ça semble jamais ton comportement un petit peu gorille, là. Alex.
Fais ton fendant, là. Tu fais ton fendant, mais quand on va t'en coller une bonne en bâton, tu vas arrêter de faire ton frais, je te le jure. C'est une question de temps, Danick. Profite-en pendant que tu fais gros d'argent de même, parce que ça durera pas puis tu te t'amnesties. Continue à faire ton baveux, continue, Big, continue, mais que la roue tourne, Big, tu vas fermer ta gueule. C'est une promesse. C'est sûr que ça va arriver à un moment donné.
C'est vrai, t'as raison. À ce moment-là, je ferme ma gueule, mais pas l'air.
Il était là, mais il est pas obligé de jouer, gang. Il est pas obligé de jouer, gang. Personne.
So this is.
Tu ferais le jeu ou ferais le jeu? Ferais le goût? Moi, j'ai faim pour du poulet rouge, par exemple, avant d'aller chanter, gang. Non, ouais. Tu te mets du crayon noir dans les cheveux, hein? Non, ouais, je voulais pas rire, j'ai accroché le ton. Gang, donnez-moi les autres, c'est gang. Elle était trop facile. Ils s'en mettent dans les yeux aussi, j'ai l'impression. Il faut arrêter de rire, le gang, rire.
C'est ça que je me dis, c'est exactement ça que je me dis. Moi, je le laisse parler, gang, on sait jamais, il peut arriver quelque chose, man, je peux être surpris. Il y a toujours de quoi qui peut se passer, la roue finit toujours par tourner. Puis tu sais, Jay, je te demanderai jamais de dropper rien, ça, tu comprends-tu? Jamais, man. Tu joues si tu veux, tu joues pas si tu veux pas. J'ai jamais forcé personne à donner quoi que ce soit. Le gars, je la base, il va pas.
And then we'll have her talk.
Ouais, ça fait petit, mais c'est de la poudre sur le bas du nez, puis tu gagnes des galaxies. Max Gill. C'est vrai, c'est ça.
À un moment donné, la roue tourne, gang. Laissez le temps. Ça me donne rien de poignet.
On a un x5. Team, tout le monde ensemble, on a un x5. Ah ouais, abonnez-vous à
C'est for les tout, baby.
Téléchargez TikTok. Ben tabarnak de tabarnak. Oui, Scooby-Doo, papa, la roue tourne, est-ce mon gars, mais pas du ton bord. Pascal. Yo, je vois les cœurs pour Pascal, on est top 39, man. T'es où dans le ranking? Yo, baby, Pascal Germain, il le tête. Pascal. Hey, téléchargez TikTok, c'est une belle plateforme. Là, on réussit, on a 14 000 points. Yo, c'est de l'argent pis du love, ça.
Now I'm going to be uploading a large video.
Quelqu'un pète un lion à 35 000 dans sa gueule, il a pas vraiment encore lisse, là.
T'en as pas profité. Gang, abonnez-vous aux 20 premières. Abonnez-vous à Pascal qui vient de dropper 13 000 points, team. Abonnez-vous à Pascal.
Yo. Aha. Aïe.
Ah oui, respect, man.
Angela aussi.
Merci Angela, merci Carole. Money gun dans sa chasse, mon gars. Blais, hey, salut Blais, ça va, man? Yo, hey, abonnez-vous à Blais dans le chat, s'il vous plaît, team. Mais allez chercher ma guitare, j'ai pas de chanter. Max, descend.
Don't link is your boy.
Hey, je voulais dire merci aux exposeurs qui me donnent la visibilité. Je voulais vous dire merci. À ce soir, je me sens nostalgique, j'ai l'impression.
Link will come controversial. Because
Moi, je vais dire merci pareil, man. Merci pour le 4 points. C'est 4 points de plus, man.
Une petite sauce bientôt, là, qui va déranger tout le monde, je pense. Hey, abonnez-vous à Pascal. Je veux voir des cœurs pour Pascal. Hey, attends une minute, je veux dire merci à mon monde, là. MVP Pascal,
Good.
3-5 billes. Sandra, t'as eu un 3-5.
Uploading a large video.
Hey, je me suis abonné à toi, Sandra. Merci, Sandra, t'es vraiment généreuse, t'as bien joué. Abonnez-vous à Loverboy. Pascal, merci gang, abonnez-vous à la première bulle, je veux voir des cœurs pour Pascal. À toutes les personnes qui sont là, team. Ah ouais, je veux voir des cœurs pour Pascal. La première bulle, là, si on est capable, la team, là, de le faire monter à 4800, allez laisser des cœurs sur ses affaires.
Regarde. Merci pour les roses.
Mais tu sais, je vais me faire couper les cheveux de même, j'ai l'impression que je vais laisser pousser encore un peu. Mais si je les fais couper, tu t'en rendras même pas compte.
Regarde, merci.
Je te dis vraiment quand même une petite affaire pour égaliser.
See, 656.
Hey! Fini? Déjà fini? Ok, pas aujourd'hui. Ok, hey, je m'en vais là-bas avec ma guitare tantôt si jamais vous êtes là. Peace. Hey, salut, man. Passez une bonne soirée, là. À vous autres aussi. Gang, on réussit. On fait monter ça, ça va nous donner 3 points. Alice, merci à toi. Ah, j'allais me chercher du poulet rouge avant que ce soit trop tard parce que j'ai tellement faim, là, solide, là. J'ai faim.
Oh man, y a quelqu'un qui va finir par y péter de quoi dans le front? Oui, là, sincèrement.
Nobody. Custom.
Ça coche, ça fait du bien.
On a pas. We have a lot of health.
Les rouges sont top, exact.
Without edge.
C'est juste ça qui est. Ben, pas juste ça. Non, c'est tout bon, qu'est-ce qu'il y a autour. Je dénigrerai pas qu'est-ce qu'il y a autour. Chacun sa saveur, chacun sa tour. Mais j'avoue, poulet rouge, c'est dur à battre, là.
3 points, gang. On est capable de l'activer? Active ça, gang.
Ah, mais le boss, c'est Marcel, merci, c'est pas moi. Le boss, là, c'est ma mère aussi.
Gang, ça serait chill d'avoir speed, s'il vous plaît. Il en manque 2, man. 2 points. S'il vous plaît, tout le monde, on met 2 points. Comment la gang? 2 points. Yes, merci Tiny. Il en manque une, gang. C'est bon. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Ben ouais, le monde se calisse de moi. Qu'est-ce que je te dis? C'est de même.
25 000 abonnés sur mon compte. Là, celle-là, j'ai 50 000. Je vais aller plus souvent dans le métro prochainement, je vais en avoir plus. Avec ma pancarte. DJ avec des roses. Je vais en avoir plus prochainement avec ma pancarte. Merci. Merci pour les tapotages. On tapote ça, on fait une autre fois. On rentre dans la Ligue A1 à soir. À soir, c'est notre ligue. À soir, on va chercher la Ligue A1, tout le monde. Les temps, c'est plus. Merci, André. Match, c'est fort là, tu sais. D'après moi, il y en a un qui va cette année, il va y dropper un lion au bord. 7P. Puis merci à Alice. Ah ouais, abonne-vous à Alice Bernier. Comment ça va? T'as-tu passé une belle journée?
Dans la crise, il peut mettre Joker qu'on soit de fucked up, man. Pour vrai, là.
Ben, si tu décourages pas, tu vas l'avoir, man. Si tu décourages pas, tu vas l'avoir.
Pas découragé, Vic. Laisse-moi faire, man. Je demande rien.
Yo, on est top 40, on est les plus hauts, là.
Non, Boyardi, plus haut.
Chahi, il y a déjà encore 20 000 points à faire pour les matchs.
Allô, Boyardi, t'en fous.
C'est ça le pire. Yo, Chahi, il y a 20 000 points à faire, la gang. Hey, t'as pas été ça, je vais voir tout le monde.
Alors, les gars, on va pas le vendre l'heure, là. On a le Big Battle, le jeu.
Les galaxies.
C'est pas ça.
Chez Gigs.
Je pensais qu'on allait faire une petite soirée de mon gars à ma fête, man. Je pense que ça va être tranquille en crise. Malheureusement. Vive les haters, man. Les haters, ils se sont acharnés sur moi quand ils se sont pas acharnés sur la bonne personne. Mais c'est pas grave. Regarde. Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire? On est combien d'inscrits au Big Battle? Ah, pas super. On est une couple de personnes quand même. De personnes.
Pas d'acharnement, il n'y a pas d'histoire d'acharnement de monde non plus. Pourquoi tu dis qu'il y a resté? Écoute-tu, man. Allez dire, écoute-les donc quand ils parlent. Sérieux, même les petites madames, ils riaient quand j'ai dit ça, Max.
Pas parce que tu fais de l'argent d'Annick que je vais t'écouter, là.
Ah, mais t'es fermé, Big, c'est pour ça que t'en fais pas dessus. T'es fermé, Big, puis tu penses que les gens doivent de quoi, mais c'est. Je sais pas, man, pourquoi t'as agi de même, là, live, je te disais. Pourquoi quelqu'un? Genre, tu dis, il devrait s'acharner sur la bonne personne. Ouais. Mais il n'y a pas d'histoire d'acharnement, on ne devrait pas acharner le monde à dire aux gens, aller intimider le monde, c'est quoi faire ça? Moi, je le vis, puis je ne souhaite pas à personne d'autre. Je vois pas pourquoi tu dis, ouais, il s'acharne sur nous, il s'acharne.
That's just a far hamster, guys.
Merci JMVP, mon gars, merci beaucoup pour les roses. Merci Gab, merci Jojo, merci Samy, merci Mr. X. Ouais, il a crissé son camp. Problème à régler. De toute façon, gang, je vais close up pour asseoir, là. Je vais prendre ça cool pour asseoir. Demain, on va revenir en force. Là, je peux-tu savoir qui est inscrit au Big Battle et qui va être là, salut Kyle. Qui va être là au Big Battle pour ma fête contre Charrier. J'aimerais ça savoir qui est inscrit et qui va venir. Ça serait cool.
351. Guys, we did. Okay, so it took us 2 hours.
Yes, sir, Annika. Vous êtes prêts pour le Big Battle, hein?
2 hours, 20 minutes. And we made how much? 336. Okay.
À 20h. À 20h. À 20h. Ouais. Maman, Nika, si t'as pas les moyens, fais pas ça. Ok? Moi, je te dis, Nika, si t'as pas les moyens de jouer, je joue pas. Oh, tu vas loader ta carte de crédit pour moi. Arrête de dire ta merde. Ça va être correct, là. J'ai aucune idée. Tu t'as refusé combien de fois? J'ai accroché le bouton, sorry. Ah oui, tu l'as accroché 7 fois. Ben oui, je l'ai accroché 7 fois. Je suis en train d'essayer de comprendre. Je suis en train d'essayer de comprendre c'est quoi les lives. De comprendre tout ça. Ouais, mais gang, si vous pouvez pas jouer, faites pas ça pour vrai. Je veux pas que personne se mette dans la merde financièrement pour moi. Hey, ils sont fatigants, tabarnak, man, c'est quoi à faire? Financièrement, gang, il y a personne qui mérite d'être dans la merde, ok? Personne mérite de manquer d'argent, personne mérite de tomber en dépendance de jeu pour des lives. quand ça fait 100 fois que tu refuses quelqu'un et qu'il te réinvite, ça vient gossant. Mais sincèrement, gang, ça a beau être tough pour moi en ce moment, là, je veux pas que vous vous mettiez dans le merde avec l'argent. Je veux pas que personne se mette à trop, je veux pas que personne dépense plus qu'est-ce qu'ils peuvent. Si vous pouvez vraiment pas dépenser, je ne veux pas que vous dépensiez. La vie coûte assez cher de même.
More health.
Même si je suis dans le trouble, là, c'est pas à vous autres de compenser. C'est pas à vous autres de faire ça.
We're restoring 1% per seconds.
Si t'as du lousse, ok, mais si t'as pas de lousse, fais pas ça, man. C'est bon? Je veux vraiment pas que personne se mette à le trouble financièrement pour moi. Jamais. Ça me ferait chier, ça me ferait encore plus de peine que la situation actuelle. Sincèrement. Parfait, les plumes à Joker. Je comprends, Nickel, mais pense à ton bonheur en premier. Ton argent pour toi en premier, c'est l'essentiel. Ça coûte cher, même, les cadeaux TikTok, là. C'est pas donné, là. Es-tu allergique aux chats? Oui, mais je garde mes chats quand même, je les aime. Je suis allergique à eux que je les garde pas. Peu importe le résultat du Big Battle de jeudi, gang, là, je suis content de vous avoir avec moi. Pour vrai. Je suis content de vous avoir avec moi, puis je suis fier d'avoir la team que j'ai. Hey, sacrément, ce qu'on fait, c'est fatigant ou? T'as-tu encore des problématiques financières? Hey, lâche-tu? T'as-tu fini ou?
Ben Chris, on peut faire un battle, peut-être ça va marcher plus qu'avec ton esti de charrier.
Et aussi pire que les autres, tu payes ma gueule avec n'importe qui, tout le monde se la paye en ce moment.
Bon ben Chris, on peut faire un battle, j'ai pas parlé de ta gueule, ça fait longtemps, là, belle lurette.
Ah ouais, 3-4 jours quand tu m'as traité de petit garçon, de petite fille, pas un homme, hein?
Pas un homme?
Ouais, t'as dit que j'étais pas un homme, que j'étais rien, que
Ok, j'ai compris, pas un homme, esti. Pas un homme. Non mais c'est normal, t'es tout jeune, tu vas le devenir éventuellement, tu vas pas obligé de prendre ça pour... Non Chris, c'est juste un battle. Tu vas peut-être me battre, Big, faut que tu te donnes un peu plus, Max. Tu changes tous les idées que d'autres aussi, pas parce qu'on est capable de donner notre opinion et toujours être fauché à plein de d'autres. Merci d'Atura, ça veut pas dire que t'es pas bon pour rien, ça veut pas dire que tu fais pas rien de bon non plus. Merci Jess, pas, rien que du love, pas d'amour, encouragez Max aussi, Chris, il faut qu'il voie d'autres choses aussi, il faut qu'il aille se promener, hein. On n'a pas juste de la merde non plus à donner à Max, là, Chris.
There you go.
Let's go, baby. The go! Merci, le go. Merci, le go. Et on te l'a dit éclater Zach et Momoy.
les deux pour les chapeaux, c'est gentil, merci beaucoup.
Yes, c'est faut que tu dises comme pas de drama, pas juste là.
Non, c'est pas comme Danny.
Ben oui, mais on a des pauses de même simili, ben bon, pour moi, je veux dire, grand nombre des pauses de même, ça arrive.
C'est des pauses,
Hein?
L'acharnement, le Murray est reparti sur mon cas avec l'histoire de justicier. Quand c'est rendu que même John, lieutenant John, fait une vidéo sur moi avec les justiciers sur YouTube, qui publie ça partout.
Non, mais tu sais, même, on s'en encore lisse, fais juste pas le voir. T'as-tu vu, moi, là, que je suis quasiment. Regarde mon nom, check mon nom. Starbucks Face, Big. Toutes les femmes disent que je suis père de leur enfant, Big. J'suis un géniteur TikTok, Big. Voyons, ils passent des vocales de moi avec des filles en privé, Big. On s'en calisse-tu? Mais juste pas ton attention là. Je les vois même pas, je les entends pas. Je m'en calisse. J'ai bien plus de fun à avoir un bateau avec toi, Big, qu'à aller. Big, je m'en calisse bien d'eux autres. C'est ça que tu fasses.
De quoi tu parles, toi, Ken Harvey? Qui tu fais de ta pète, ici?
Ben oui, mais Starbucks, Chris. Big, à Star, je veux des Team Starbucks. Ceux qui sont game, qui veulent rajouter à leur nom Team Starbucks, ça serait malade. Ça serait malade. Juste pour le fun, pendant un mois, là, à peu près. Dans un mois, on va venir avec le vrai Skullface ou le seul Skullface, ou peu importe, on s'en calisse. Mais coq, ça serait drôle pour un mois, juste un mois. Ouais. Quoi? Starbucks. Mon nom, c'est mon nouveau nom, Starbucks Face. Je veux ma pension, Skull. Yeah, baby! Asti! Yeah, Starbucks! Boum! La galaxie, tabarnak. Starbucks? Ça s'appelle Starbucks? Ouais. Mon chef complet, je l'aime bien. Starbucks est déjà sur ma chaîne. Ben, tu le rajoutes. Tu le rajoutes.
J'ai fait faire une médaille aujourd'hui, gang, je dis.
Starbucks avec les lights de tea, yeah, baby.
J'ai fait faire une médaille aujourd'hui.
Ouais, on organise un gros meet-up dans un Starbucks.
Et
C'est malade.
mais voir en arrière tout, là, mais. Ouais, c'est un bagarre.
Tu m'adopter, Skull, avec plaisir, Eric. Ça me ferait plaisir. Ça serait tout un honneur.
Regardez-le comme il faut, là, vous allez le voir.
Oui, mettez-vous Team Starbucks, tout le monde, là. Au moins un mois, là. Au moins un mois, gars.
C'est un peu bégal, Théo.
Just Team Starbucks, elle dit. Lady, Team Starbucks, d'abord.
How much is this one?
Je veux bien te partager, papa. Ben oui, mais.
Ah, nice.
J'espère. J'espère que vous comprenez. Gang, Team Starbucks, tabarnak. T'es pas le papa, juste le géniteur. Là. Team Starbucks!
I can upload this one, it's gonna be good. The thing is, I'm already uploading something.
J'enlève, elle va commencer à essayer de le manger, là. Mais,
l'affaire, c'est que j'ai plus de kills. J'ai plus de kills que toi. Oh, attention. T'as des chats qui vont sortir du sac, là, tabarnak, là. Oui, tu parles du film. Mais oui, c'est moi. C'est le gars de l'autre bord. Je vais faire le podium. On veut tout faire le podium. Team Starbucks, tabarnak. Mettez votre nom, Team Starbucks, je vais être la gueule.
je suis dead à cause de tous les acides expos.
Ben là, c'est pas vrai. Max, tu m'as entendu, ouais?
Ouais.
On est juste pas. On est mordi, Big. C'est mort dans mon chat, Big. C'est.
Ça fait une semaine, c'est le même.
Ah, mais
Ça
c'est
fait.
normal.
Hey, Chagui, tu gagnes.
J'ai un mois et demi, Max! Max, j'étais un mois et demi avant que, juste exemple, Félix vienne me voir et me pisse un lion dans ma face. J'en ai arraché pendant un mois et demi, Max, pour vrai. Là, c'est mieux, là, c'est mieux. C'est plus constant, c'est pas beaucoup, mais au moins c'est constant.
Tu vois Chagui, Danick, qui sont des top.
Ouais, mais il s'auto-giffe, Choyer, tu peux jamais le savoir. Il fait 300 coups de coupe, il en a donné 200 à Danick. Danick, il est drôle, Big. Il donne un show, il est drôle, Big.
Ok, Big, il est drôle. Je me dis d'aller me chercher une corde, tu me prendre, c'est drôle.
Mais oui, on le sait tout que c'est un plein de marde. J'y ai arraché la tête 40 fois, puis quand je le vois à côté de moi, j'ai juste le goût de donner un petit bec ça joue. Tu sais.
Il va falloir que j'aille le voir à Montréal parler avec.
Sûrement que tu pourrais aller parler avec.
Ouais, je vais me frayer, Chris va avoir peur de moi 1 minute, il va me voir.
Ben, c'est
Il
là
tire
que
pas.
tu vas avoir un bon contact humain avec, là. Mais capte pas, là, il a fait des petits caca là, dans ses culottes, là, quand il nous a tous vus arriver vers lui, là, je veux dire, Zach Boy, moi, oui, il aurait pu manger une claque par Chanel, là.
Et il a eu peur de vous autres, imagine-moi à grosseur que j'ai.
Ben, j'espère qu'il a plus peur de moi qu'il aurait peur de toi, même si t'es gros, là, mais je veux dire, parce qu'il aurait besoin d'avoir plus peur. Mais il va avoir peur, tu vas avoir un contact avec, tu vas pouvoir échanger avec. Il faut pas t'y aller dans cet état d'esprit-là. Tu sais, tu y vas pour lui parler, là. Là, ben, il va faire la paix avec toi, puis après ça, mais sois pas surpris si 2 semaines après, dans son live, il te renvoie chier. C'est le même.
Ouais, moi je vais faire la paix avec un gars qui a ma mère a juste de crever, mais ça va être bon. Je l'ai jamais arrivé.
Il m'a traité de batteur de femme, oui,
Un batteur de femme, ok. Il m'a fait traiter de pédo. Encore lisse, mais tu t'attaques pas à ma mère, tu l'as su. Quand t'avais parlé de ma nièce, t'as su ce qui est arrivé, je suis monté de voir.
Ouais, mais le pire, c'est que le commentaire que j'avais fait était même pas pour ta nièce. Puis toi, t'as jumpé, mon gars. Hey, il a parlé de ma nièce, c'est ça qui a starté les affaires. Mais après ça, tu t'es ramassé ça pour rien.
J'arrête.
C'est parce qu'il faut t'arrêter d'être fragile, là. Tu sais, tu peux traiter ma mère de pute, Big, si ça te tente, t'es décédé, ça va
Je suis TPL. À la minute que tu vas me faire chier à un point où je vais péter, je vais péter. Puis quand je pète, je pète. C'est rare que je pète, mais quand je pète, je pète.
Tu vas vieillir, même si t'es un TPL, là.
Ah,
Tu vas
TPL,
même si t'es TPL, Big, mais que tu te retrouves en prison pour rien, tu vas t'en rendre compte que t'es en prison, tu vas le regretter pareil, même si t'es TPL.
Pourquoi j'irais en prison dès que j'ai jamais tapé personne? On va pas
Tu te courais après, j'aurais pu te rendre à l'hôpital, t'aurais pu me rendre à l'hôpital, il aurait pu arriver, tu vois pas que t'embarques pas dans ces shit-là, fait que tu viens pas me dire après que t'es à l'abri, là. Mais tu vas manger une garnotte puis mourir. Tu peux en crisser une à quelqu'un puis te crisser paraplégique. Fait que viens pas me dire à moi que c'est une meilleure méthode, là. Moi non plus, là, quand j'étais avec toi, c'était pas bon, là.
Non.
T'aurais pu juste me frapper, là, puis me renfarger, puis j'aurais tombé la tête sur le bord du char, puis il y aurait eu un accident, une petite niaiserie à éviter.
Le pire, c'est que quand on s'est pogné, là, tu pensais jamais que je te portais ça?
Ben, oui, là, dans le cas, ouais, je savais que tu t'en venais. Je savais aussi que quand tu t'en venais en courant vers moi comme un joueur de football, je savais que t'aurais arrêté en avant de moi. Il y a bien des choses que je savais, pas mal plus que tu penses, là. Mais tu devrais pas faire ça, sinon il va le rencontrer pour la première fois de ta vie en personne. Mais je sais, tu voudras pas le frapper, mais tu feras même pas ce que Mickey a fait, je te garantis. Mickey, il l'a collé à genoux, c'est un hostie de faible, là. Je te garantis, c'est un faible. Tu feras jamais ça avec dans des couchards, mais que tu sois fragile, là. Vulnérable, Big, là.
Mais quand t'es fragile et vulnérable dans la vie, tu sais pas ce que tu fais.
Ouais, ben, ça, jusqu'à temps qu'il le regarde. T'es pas obligé d'être cette personne-là si tu sais que ça va y arriver. Faire le karma arrange les choses. Ouais. Alors, on va pas perdre. Mais va pas penser là, que ta semaine va pas bien à cause
de TikTok.
De l'autre. Là, je veux dire, c'est n'importe quoi. Là. Le monde, les vrais sont là. Ils vont rester là. Peu importe ce que tu dirais.
I got 400,000.
C'est pas Murray qui fait que ta semaine est moins bonne. Non?